What up, what up, what up, what's up, family? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. I am your co-host, Chris, and I got Sean, Darius, and Blood with me, the usual suspects with me. What up,
What's
y'all?
up? What's up? What's up?
Man, that pizza
Nothing.
look good, man. You
It's
trying to get some
fantastic, bro.
pizza
I
spot
mean,
yet, bro?
I
It's
was
so
just
fantastic, bro. I
saying.
just picked it up.
Fantastic is an amazing definition for that pizza, man.
And
Oh,
Sean sound like
fantastic.
he
Facts.
Sean sound like he like 20 seconds away, dog. Like
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
get a piece of that.
hey, bro. I know we talking about sports, but y'all know I always throw one in there. Cold pizza or cold chicken?
Ooh,
Cold
cold
pizza. If I had
pizza.
to, yeah,
Yeah,
cold
I
chicken
probably
is
would say
tough, bro.
cold pizza.
Cold chicken is rough. I mean,
Cold chicken is rough.
it's it's
Yeah,
a
bro.
it's a rare situation where you just like, cause you would grab that cold, you like, that's what I gotta get, but I'm gonna get it. Some cold pizza, you like, oh, it's pizza? Shit, let me get that.
That's what it
Let me go
is. Somebody
ahead.
was like, "Oh, it was
Yeah.
pizza here." You just go grab some pizza.
Yeah.
Hey, let me stick off up on the end here real quick. Go ahead and I got to grab a piece. Thank you, appreciate it.
Tell me,
Right.
cold chicken,
Yeah,
you like, we ain't got no pizza.
that and I feel like when we was kids and we used to have like the school pizza parties and the pizza come and it's kind of warm but it's kind of cold, so you'd be
Oh, you
like,
still
"Hey,
bashing that.
it's
Because they
pizza,
had
nigga.
to make you
I'm
through all that
smashed."
security to get to
Man, you
you.
better
Yeah.
savor that shit. They ain't
You know
gonna
what
give
I'm
you but
saying?
a
So
slice and a half, nigga.
you be out here like, man, I don't give a damn, nigga. This is pizza. This ain't the school
It's
pizza. This is
like, bro,
Miss Johnson done
you
ordered
gotta save
Domino's
enough
for
for
us.
everybody. I'm like,
Hmm.
bro, we got little Caesar. This shit like $2 a piece, man. Y'all should have got 10 of them motherfuckers.
Hmm.
Right, right.
Hey, each one of us should have got a pizza to ourselves. What the
Tell
hell?
you, should have been able to take pizza home.
Man, I've
Mhm.
been acting good all week just for this pizza that Miss Johnson
Just
is
for this
giving out.
pizza. I'm like, I don't want
Um,
these weak ass chips. I want another piece of pizza.
pizza and chips. But
Man, I'm
hey,
so old. We used to do motherfucking popcorn balls in school, bro.
ooh, those
Popcorn
sound
balls.
good.
Popcorn balls, boy. Yo, yeah, you had no popcorn ball?
I don't know.
I never had one. I'm saying one.
Man,
They're
them
I don't
good.
shits
like
were.
popcorn that much. I don't need it in ball because I'm good.
Hey, hey, y'all comment down below. What was your favorite, like, you know what I'm saying, school time reward y'all used to get? Was it going skating? Cause did y'all used to go skating when y'all was in the school?
No. Well,
Yeah.
What?
I'm lying.
We used to
In
have
the gym. They would have something in the gym. If you
Right.
had some skates, you could skate in there, yeah.
we used to have accelerated reader.
What's that?
I was like, what's that? I don't know about that.
So you have to read books. And depending on the level book it is, you take like a little mini test on the computer and it give you points. And your points accumulate, and then they used to give you the gift certificates to get pizzas from Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, shit. See, when I
That's
was
cool.
young, they just started bringing in computers. That shit was Big Apple on that motherfucker. Apple just jumped off the porch when I got it. We used to have, I don't know if they had it in Michigan, but they had the California Achievement Test. Remember that shit?
No.
Yep.
What's it called?
The
The
California.
California Achievement Test.
Why would I take a California test in Michigan?
I don't know. We was in Ohio taking that bullshit.
Y'all, what was y'all? Ours was called like, what? Is that like proficiency test
Yeah, we
everybody
had a
got to take?
proficiency test later on. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
they switched it to the proficiency test, but they used to
yep.
give it out. I think I felt like they gave it out to all the grades too. I remember taking it and
It's
like,
Well,
something you
they
take
in
like on the
Ohio, you
back
get
half of the year, right? It had like a name.
Yeah, it was a proficiency test. That's all I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It had a name, bro. I don't think mine wasn't Cali something. It was one of those weird.
No,
They
I'm
call them
saying
like
when I was a kid, it was Cali.
like who's or something. Like one of those weird 3-letter tests that everybody got to take every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to pass.
I know mine wasn't from Cali though.
that.
I tell you that. I know it wasn't from California.
Yeah, man. Damn, popcorn ball used to be that shit.
Yeah.
Or Big Fridays when they pulled out the TV with the VHS and that motherfucker.
Yeah. On the wheels.
Yeah, man. The cart, you bring the cart out. Oh, you know what time it is.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good day.
Yeah,
if you see the wheels,
if that come out, like, oh, this
you
must
see
be
the
a
wheels
nothing
in the
day.
cart.
Yeah, that's when your motherfucking teacher was on some lazy shit.
Like, man, I'm tired today, y'all. Y'all can just
Hell
watch this
yeah.
movie. I got the Lion King. Let me pop this bitch on.
Bruh, I remember one time I had African American studies, bruh. They made us watch Roots, nigga, for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
That
Because
shit,
Roots was a mini series, and that joint was long, bro.
Bruh, you know, Roots had Queen and all that shit with Holly Berry and all that shit.
Yep.
I watched some good. Because we watched The Great Gatsby, not the remake. We watched the original Great Gatsby. But one of my classes, we had watched damn Gladiator. I was like,
Oh,
why
that's
didn't we
major.
watch this shit? Don't ask me why. I know we was in 2 class periods we had to use to watch that shit.
Yeah, they ain't finishing that in 2 class periods.
Nah, definitely not. Even with the block schedule we used to be on.
All right.
But yeah. Let's jump right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start off with having a little fun, talking about some old school days. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Shauna brought this up, man. We can start off with this, man. Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy, man. Mike McCarthy, they said they couldn't come to an agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get paid this much. Jerry, like, nah, nigga, you ain't worth that much. So they was like, they was trying to come together, but they couldn't quite meet up. So they decided to go their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? So Mike was like, I'm out, and Jerry Jones said, all right, then deuce, man. Good luck to you. The story apparently broke, and how the story apparently goes is that Deion Sanders got a call from Jerry Jones, possibly asking him to be the next coach of the Dallas Cowboys. One, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like this is legit? The question I had to ask y'all when he said this, do you feel like Jerry Jones was serious? Or do you feel like he was just doing this to be able to just, give Dion a little love and
For
possibly, for publicity and possibly to be doing the Rooney Rule because he already knows who he wants to be as coach?
That's interesting.
Because now it's not official.
Yeah,
but
that's very interesting.
I'm just asking. And and Dion just like, you know what? Yeah, Jerry, I do this because you my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just saying.
I don't know if Dion
is it
would want to
legit or
take
not?
an interview that the dude wasn't serious in. That doesn't seem like something Dion is trying. I don't care if he know Jerry Jones or not. Like,
facts.
That just don't seem like Dion. I ain't mad at it. Everybody gonna say Dion anyway. And the question is gonna be, can they coexist? Because Dion is a big personality. Well, my assumption is it'll probably crash and burn if he did it. It'll probably take a couple years, like Jimmy Johnson. Deion Sanders is like his own thing, bro. You know what I mean? Like his own set of entertainment.
100%.
All of that stuff. So like he knows his kind of like what he brings to it. No matter what Jerry says, Deion is still, I feel like, gonna be Deion. But I'm like, that's only gonna last so long. Jimmy Johnson won rings and brought them glory, and look what happened. He don't care about that. Like, he don't care about winning because he thinks he can do it his way. Dion is gonna be Dion. There's no way you gonna stop Dion from being Dion, bro. That ain't happening. Like he ain't toning it down. He might not say nothing about Jerry, but he's still just gonna be Dion doing what he's supposed to do. And
Facts.
Jerry doesn't like necessarily the coach getting more shine than him is kind of how I feel about it. Or he don't like the coach getting more shine or having more control. So I feel like it might last for a little while. Dion did play there. It ain't like you don't know who he is or what he
Facts.
about. But he
Facts.
also didn't spend his whole career in Dallas either. He moonlighted in Dallas for a few years after he was switching back and forth between Dallas and San Fran, bro. Like he did that. So I'm not mad at it, but he already got to kind of know how Jerry is, and Jerry got to kind of know how he is. So I feel like it'll probably work for a little while. Maybe one contract, 5 years or 4 year deal, maybe work two.
Facts. 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 Um, I did see that I believe it was Stephen A or somebody pointed out like the last time Jerry Jones got a college coach was Jimmy Johnson. And so they're like, hey, maybe he should go back and try this route. And last time you got it, you know what I'm saying, you went on ahead and grabbed your 2 Super Bowls. You fired
Mm,
the man, and then you went and won it with another college coach, Barry Switzer. So I mean, he
Barry
could
Switzer just won with Jimmy
wait a
Johnson's
minute.
team, dude.
I mean, we
That's why
Wait
his
a
understand. I'm
minute.
just saying.
that's
I'm
why
just
his
saying.
teams was
I'm just
trash. And he
Wait a
saying.
just
minute.
won with
I'm
what
just
Jimmy had
saying.
left.
Wait a
I'm just
minute.
saying. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute here.
I'm just wanted to bring that
Now,
in.
I like the eye that Blair's looking through. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
realistically, that's probably the most likely to happen. Two big personalities, especially if Dion was to go and let them fuck around and make an NFC championship game. Oh Lord. And it's gonna be all Dion, Dion,
It's definitely
Dion. And
not gonna be
when
Jerry did this.
Yeah.
and then when Jerry go to his own shit, they're gonna be like, how do you feel about Dion turning your shit around? And man, I can only imagine the atom bomb that would go off. But then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at it through Jerry's supposed eye, in my opinion, because this is
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones know, and it's just the truth of the situation, bro. He got less time to do this now than he had 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
One
But
Right.
thing
every
he
year
got,
he got less
hold
time,
on,
Yeah.
cuz.
I know,
Facts.
but with that being said, he gonna do what before he do anything? He gonna protect that brand he built. Fuck these
Mm-hmm.
championships. And what is Dallas about? The
Oh, they
star,
about
man,
the
is all
show.
about the stars in
They
the
about the
show.
show. Yeah.
If he bring Dion there, that shit instantly shoot Dallas back to the top of everybody's radar until Dion leaves. No matter
Facts.
how long he there, if he there for that one contract, if they fuck around and extend him, you gonna whether they bomb out, it ain't gonna matter. Dallas is gonna be back in the ratings at the top, and he ain't gonna give a fuck because the train gonna keep rolling. The
Yeah.
train is gonna keep rolling. So me personally, that's what I think he was trying to do,
But it's gonna
reaching
be a
out to
show.
Dion.
If nothing else, it'll be a show. Like it's gonna be a show. You get some crazy Dion isms and whatever Jerry be talking about on
Bro, you get
Tuesday, bro.
literally, bro. We think about how much attention Dallas get right now, and they
Yeah.
had Mike McCarthy.
Right.
Imagine if Dion go there and have three straight 12-win seasons. Come on, bro. This shit is out of this world. This shit is out of this world. The type of money that shit gonna generate for Dallas, bro, for that organization. This shit is gonna be crazy. So, and hey, I got ties to him. I'm gonna try to get them first dibs if he gonna try to make a move.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy Jones will leverage your door. He be like, man, what you want me to do? Draft him? I'll go get it.
Yeah, he will.
Mm-hmm. I'll make it
He
happen.
know he'll do it. I'll make it happen, bro. I'll make it happen. If that's what you really want, Dion, we'll go do that shit.
Because then they become like the literally the Lakers. What am I
Hey,
wrong?
hey, that's true. That's true. I understand with the nepotism thing. I wouldn't be mad at it either.
But
I
they
wouldn't be
they
mad at it.
consider
I'm just saying.
Shador actually good though, right?
Yes,
Yes, yes. But what I'm
yes,
saying is, but that's the
I
past.
I
I
know
mean,
what you mean. I know what you're
that's
trying to
all
say.
in the Jerry World gumbo pot. You know what I'm saying? I got Dion, I got Shador. Hell, I even drafted son in the fourth round. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
bruh.
I got the
Think of
whole pot.
Blair,
It's a Jerry Jones
Blair,
special.
Blair. Now we ain't talking about the Cowboys just on ESPN, man. On your local news network, they gonna be like, "Oh, the Cowboys, the Dion and Shador and Jerry Jones."
Dude,
This shit gonna
Dion
be
has been
everywhere,
college. He's been the biggest like college football draw for a coach for like the last few years. Like
bro. I'm
Yes.
it
telling you,
ain't won a thing, bro. I mean, he won the
Yeah.
SWAC.
no,
He won
no.
the SWAC once. I mean, he ain't done much in Colorado, but they
But
got
this is
better. They were much better than people thought
yes,
they were gonna
both.
be this year.
He turned two programs around, bro.
hmm
Completely. He turned them programs around,
He
which is
did.
crazy. Jackson State just won again. They done been
hmm
good since he left.
Yep.
He completely turned them schools around. But that's what I'm saying. That's how Jerry looking at this junk, bro. Now, bro, we getting talked about everywhere. We on the front of every magazine talking
Yep.
about all of this. And Jerry just sitting back. You know how Mr. Krabs' eyes you turn into dollar signs, nigga. That's all this nigga see. That's
Listen,
all he
dog.
see.
Listen, dog. And it doesn't even matter what Kansas City do. Guess who gonna be they're gonna be talking about? Man, Dallas got Deion Sanders. It's like
Yes.
that's
I
all it's
tell
gonna
you,
be.
bro,
That's all it's
Kansas
gonna be.
City is net like Kansas City's Kansas City, bro. Patrick Mahomes got Patrick Mahomes, and they got Andy Reid. And until somebody like dethrones them as winners, they gonna talk about them like they used to talk about the Pats, bro. It's inevitable. You cannot not talk about them. They're more exciting
I
because of Pat and
guarantee you.
Travis Kelsey, and they're more
Guess
relevant
what?
to like.
But
But yeah, Dion is still gonna take over everything.
and that's what
Guess
I'm
what?
But
saying.
Kansas City's still gonna be Kansas City, bro. People like talk. Everybody want them to lose now. So like you get to the position where they're the Pats because they just keep winning. And they're
hmm
not doing it with bums. Maybe 5 years from now they'll have bums, and it'll be like,
hmm
yo, they really trying to milk the system by not paying anybody this money. But right
hmm
now, they still have
Bruh.
people. They have character. They gonna talk about Kansas City, bro. They winning.
Yeah,
Until
they're gonna
they're not
talk
winning,
about
they
them.
not gonna not talk about it. But Dallas is still gonna be like this. They'll talk
It's
about
gonna go
Dallas
back
a lot.
to
Yeah,
the Dallas
because
Cowboys
they
on
talk about
every.
them now
Telling you.
with just sucking with Mike, and they suck all season, and they still lead the show with them dudes, bro. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, Sean. What you think about this, man? You think it's
People
shoot?
get to hate on Dion. You know, everybody get to hate on D. They hated on him in college when they had the good season. They ain't talk about him as much when he was winning as opposed to when
Of
he was losing.
course not.
You talking about the
As he,
whole Dion thing? The whole
yeah, the whole Dion thing as he wears his Lakers hat.
I had this on before the question. So I
I know, dog. I know.
might. But honestly, it fits right into what Jerry Jones like, bro. It's a I ain't gonna say necessarily a circus. It's a circus of his management, but Dion know what the fuck he doing. But Dion is prime time. Dion like the bright lights. He like the attention, and
hmm
it's a possibility that he gonna bring his whole staff with him too. So
hmm
that'll be an amazing thing because no, now that gives those guys opportunities as defensive coordinators and maybe even head coaches themselves. Um, I think it'd be something to watch. I feel what Darius saying for is it's gonna be like prime time news, bro. Like
hmm
not it's gonna be on every channel. They might even push like here locally. They might have the Cowboys on before the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. Shit, there's a lot of Cowboy fans down here
Shit.
too.
Bruh,
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It really
especially
is.
because
That's
the
they
Cowboys,
contractually they can't not do that.
bruh, the
They don't
Cowboys
bump the
be
Panthers.
playing that one on Fox. Man, them boys will put that bitch on there quick, nigga. I'm telling you.
I feel what you said, Blair, as far as the contract, but if
Can't
they come
not,
up
bro.
and
That's why we
oh
get so
whatever,
much
whatever,
booty Panthers. Is they have to show the Panthers in this region. It's set
they,
up like that, bro.
but that 4 o'clock game gonna be Dallas.
That was
Mhm.
already Dallas. They game of the week, them dudes more than anybody else.
At 4 o'clock game, yeah, definitely. But I don't
They
know,
game of the
man.
week, them dudes. Anybody more? Yeah, dude, it'll be nuts if Dion go there. At
It
least
be
for the first
nuts.
season, it would be crazy. Whether they win or lose, it would
Lose.
just be like all
Everything is
these
gonna be
nuts
news.
quotes.
But my question is, do y'all really want to see Dion there though? Like, and what would be your reasoning why or why not to see him there in Dallas?
I would love to see Dion be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. One, because he's black, and it's gonna be a black head coach on at the head of America's team.
I don't know
You
if that's
feel what
gonna
I'm
be
Big.
saying? I
but
think that'd be big. Um, that and I think a lot of those coaches that he has on his staff, like you said, I agree with him bringing a lot of his coaches,
What's up?
Including Warren Sapp. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Swim Move every day, all day himself. You know what I'm saying?
Is
He
he on
gonna come
that
in.
staff?
Yeah, he's on the
Yeah,
staff. He's on the staff. He improved a lot of those defensive linemen that was out on there.
he
Some of them is
definitely
gonna get
did.
drafted now. Like he's done a great job at coaching, sharing his secrets.
Warren
So
Sapp is a hard man to deal with for some people, bro. Like he just
he
because
It
he
can
ain't for
is
be,
who he
Dion, nigga.
because he
but
is
but
who he
that's a
is.
lot of guys. They say that about Joey Porter. You know what I'm
yep,
saying?
Yeah,
yep.
Joey Porter
say
on
he
that
is a
staff too.
I
Nah,
would like it.
Steelers.
no. They saying, but Joey Porter is a lot, bro.
Junior.
I bet.
Nah, the
No,
daddy.
No,
Joey
Oh, the
Porter.
dad. Okay, I
Yeah,
can see that,
even
bro.
back to when he was playing, like he was a lot. Man, them boy, like Joey Porter, going ready to fight before the game. He don't give a fuck about getting thrown out or nothing. Like nigga, sometimes you need a nigga like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah.
You definitely need somebody like that in football, bro.
but I would like it that, and you know what I'm saying. Just to be real, it will solidify for me what we already know and what we always think about the Cowboys. It's a show, baby. It ain't got nothing to
Oh,
do with no winning. It got everything to do with putting on a show. And he gonna put on the
Mhm.
greatest show he can put
Yeah.
on before he go ahead and check up on out of here. And that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. Not to wish anything bad happens to my man. I know he's older. I'm just saying because he's older.
Nah,
That's
man,
all I'm
listen.
saying.
If
yeah.
somebody 87 years old died tomorrow, is it a bad day? Like that? Man, he had so much life ahead of him. No, he didn't. No, he did not. That's not how
Oh,
age works, cuz it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Dude
not.
is like
it's
87.
old.
Like, when is it okay to be like, nah, I guess it was his. James Earl Jones was like 93.
Yeah.
He
Facts.
also sat in the house for like the last 20 years and just chilled on out. You should give you some voice. Like, you can have my voice, man. Put it in whatever you want, Disney. I don't care.
Mhm.
What else was he in? He was in something as a really old man, but he didn't do a whole lot in the last like few years. He was chilling.
Rocco Jenkins.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah, he
Coming
was
to
in Roscoe
America.
Jenkins.
I think
Yeah, I
that
know
was
they
He was
brought
in
another
the
him
one
back
too.
second
for
one too,
that,
right?
but that was special, bro. When last time
Yeah.
you saw James Earl Jones before that? Was it
Oh,
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins?
yeah, probably
You know
Yeah,
so.
what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
It was a
and
minute.
that
James Earl Jones was chilling. Jerry is out being rich every day.
Yeah, that's true. That's
because they
true.
Got
gotta do
great
it, man.
health
They gotta
care.
do it. When they
Man is
stop,
gonna make
that's
it as
when
long as
they
he gonna
start
make it.
doing the shit.
But it's the
I don't
reason
know.
people talk about Jerry dying, because he is at the age where people die. It just so happens he ain't dead yet, which is totally okay.
I don't know,
Right.
man. I don't know any. Well, I do know a Dallas Cowboy friend I could reach out to. I don't know how they fans feel about what we talking about
Dion,
right now. Yeah, I don't
They're
know how
probably
y'all feel about it.
excited,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure
Possibly.
if they liked him as a player, they would take him as a coach. Like,
Yeah.
But
unless
I
it's
do
one of
want
them
to
They
people
before
would
that
at
was
I
weird
feel like
about him
they
being
would
a
at
pro
least
coach
be
in the
willing.
first place.
Yeah, I feel
That was
like
the
they'd at
thing.
least be willing to give him a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah,
feel
Like
like the fan base would,
you
because
might
he
as
gave them
well.
a ring. Like, he helped them
Yeah,
win
you
a
might as
ring.
well.
So They would
Facts.
definitely give him at least 1 year, like OJ. Was it OJ May? Gerard Mayo. Jared Mayo. How you say his first name?
Gerard
Right.
Mayo.
Right.
Gerard. At
But
least
the
give
only
him.
thing I didn't like about the whole fiasco before Dion was how they was basically holding back Mike McCarthy, like when they was offering him a job or interview, and
Uh-huh.
and you know what I'm saying, they got vetoed by Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? Interview with the Bears, because if you knew the end game period that she's gonna get rid of the man, just go let him get his walking papers. You know
Jerry
what I'm saying?
ain't gonna do that. That's not
That's what I'm saying.
Jerry,
So
bro.
that's why I fear for Dion, because I don't, me personally, going to ask
You
you what
don't
I
want them to
you guys
shit on.
my question. I don't want to ruin his legacy right now, what he got building.
Mm-hmm.
Get what I'm saying? Because Jerry Jones is a dickhead like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Which he
that's my
could
only fear for
definitely do.
Dion. Because
But
even with Mike McCarthy, people gonna have their opinion about him, but he did have 12-win seasons though. That's a lot.
Yeah. Back to
You know
Mm-hmm.
back
what
to
I'm saying?
back.
So I ain't gonna say a scrub. He a terrible coach. This last year, he just couldn't galvanize his troops. You know what I'm saying? It was a
I
lot of
mean, they were
bullshit going
really
on.
hurt across the board this year, though,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
They
I
were hurt
can't
a
put
lot.
a lot of the blame, and that's what these owners do, man. They fire, and this is with any corporation. They gonna get
Mm-hmm.
rid of people and substitute all the time.
Bruh.
And I just hate for Dion to fall on the sword like that, bro.
I feel it.
Every time Dak missed considerable time, them dudes have a terrible season.
They have to understand that they have to rebuild that team, but also while you rebuilding it, you paying a lot of money to your quarterback, you paying a lot of money to your wide receiver, and you still got to spend a lot of money to be able to get people to come through the door. But with Dion, I think that will bring in some people, but you still got to have money to bring these
It
people.
might bring in some dudes that's like, I want
Yeah,
Deion. Deion seemed like he would be cool to play for.
yeah,
But yeah, I can see that.
facts,
Hey,
facts.
will the Cowboys keep Nance or will the Steelers keep Fields? Well, what would you bet on first?
If the
Us
Cowboys would keep
keeping
who?
Fields.
Fields,
Yeah.
Oh,
they back up Nance.
oh, yeah, it'd be Fields. I feel like Fields is the future, and that's why they didn't play him
Shit, but
personally.
motherfucking Dak can't stay on the damn field.
It don't matter. You're paying them what? Yeah. You
A
gonna
lot of
put him
money.
out there till he fall apart.
Uh-huh. Maybe they hey, and if Dion come, maybe they might find a hey, you find a sucker every day. Maybe you might trade up and get rid of that. Real good time, one good time for somebody who having a tough time finding a quarterback.
I
What
don't
you
know if you
do?
find a sucker about
They
that.
go under
Find a
here,
sucker
caddy.
every day.
They be kind of sketchy about the
Hey,
quarterbacks, bro. Like,
Daniel Jones got
yeah.
drafted high.
Daniel Jones also
Mm-hmm.
got picked up as a backup and will probably never start again unless two other quarterbacks get hurt in front of him.
But that's what I'm saying. You find a sucker every day. So somebody might really
Oh
love
no,
that.
Dak just signed that contract.
Yeah.
That contract is bad. They
So you don't
trade
think
that
they'll
contract
drag
is
Shador
bad for the
then?
team right now, bro.
You don't think
I
they'll drag
already
Shador if he
said
was
it. I
available?
already said it. I already said it.
Where
Mhm.
say no?
I'll say
I
yes.
If
say
they
yeah.
would draft Shador,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
what is their position? What's their rank? What's the position in the draft for Dallas?
They probably about the eighth pick, eighth, ninth pick.
He probably won't be there.
But say Quinn Ewers is there. No? Passing?
So who's
Ooh.
the best quarterbacks in college this year? They consider
Right now it's going to
Shador
be
Right there,
Shador,
and Quinn
they're
Ewers,
saying it's
right? Or not even
between
Cam
Ewers.
Ward.
they saying Cam Ward should be
Cam
the
Ward,
first
and
one
Shador.
gone.
Okay. So
Then
Cam Ward
Shador.
and then
So
Shador and then
that's
Ewers.
like three quarterbacks right there. They got a
How many
chance.
people in the top 5 need a quarterback right now, bro?
Who got the first pick?
It ain't Cleveland.
The
It's
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, so somebody's
Don't the
gone
Titans
right
got the
there.
first pick? Nah, they just drafted Buddy.
who?
Man, he booty, man.
Who is who?
Hey,
Who is
Man,
Booty,
Levis,
bro?
man,
Who
he
is
booty,
Booty?
man.
Who is
yeah,
Booty?
Will Levis.
Oh, Will let in
He's out of
Tennessee.
here. He's
Listen,
Daniel Jones.
yeah, I mean, we are
Tennessee.
not in our draft mode
Yeah,
just
we just trying
yet,
to
And
see what
but
Shador
and
going
Blair
can Shador
you
possibly
can't
make.
forget that Travis Hunter still is gonna be the best player available too.
Yeah. So how it's looking right now, dude, is Tennessee, Cleveland, New York,
Giants or Jets?
the Giants,
the
bruh.
Okay.
Giants.
Yeah.
And then you got the Pats, the Jags, and the Raiders. Those are the top 4 of
The
those
past-
teams need quarterbacks, bro.
The Pats
I
is
would say,
good.
yeah, minimum
Two
3.
of them.
Pats is
Minimum.
good.
Oh, if you say no
Two of
Tennessee,
them
you
go-
know Cleveland needed. You know Cleveland needed. New York has trash. They definitely need it. We don't
Facts.
even know who Buddy was at the Raiders at the end. We didn't know who was playing. That's at
One of
least
them
3.
dudes. One of them dudes gonna
At least
take a
3.
quarterback already in the league too.
Say it
No.
again.
As a backup, yeah. They ain't about to.
No,
So
to
you
start
you
this
think
year.
Cleveland is about to go like try to find
One of the
somebody?
watch this. I'm about to. You heard it here first. One of them teams going to get Sam Darnold.
We gonna talk
Sam,
about
But
Sam
Sam
a little bit
Darnold
later.
you
We
might
gonna
be
just
talk
right
about
on
Sam
that.
he
here in a
just
minute.
all
You
right. We
might
can
be
get
right
back to
on that
Sam.
one.
We'll
We
get
gonna
back
get
to
back to
Sam,
Sam in
bro.
a
We'll
minute.
get back. Cleveland ain't getting Sam. You
No,
can get that up.
I don't think
Cleveland ain't
so.
picking up Sam Darnold.
I don't
Don't
You
show
know.
me
gonna
that
tell
face.
me?
I
Don't
don't
You
show
know.
gonna
me
tell
that
me
face,
a
bro.
team that whole history besides Jim Brown is making terrible decisions at quarterback, and you gonna tell me they not gonna go get Sam
They're
Darnold?
not getting
Man, get the
Sam
fuck out of here,
Darnold,
man.
bruh.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know
Hey,
what they had to
listen.
do to get Deshaun Watson, and he was good coming out of the season.
He was.
No, we saw what Sam Darnold was in them last 2 games. That's more the Sam we know
Did
than them
did the Cle-
17 prior
did the
17
Cleveland
prior weeks,
Browns
bruh.
did the Cleveland Browns get Tim Couch?
They
Yeah.
did.
Them niggas will get
Wait,
Sam
time out.
Darnold.
They drafted Tim Couch though, right?
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
First
Listen.
overall.
They're drafting a quarterback, 100% drafting a quarterback. They're not
All right.
picking up Sam Darnold, bro.
Okay.
Sam
Listen.
Darnold, man.
Man, listen. I'm just saying.
So
You never
you
know.
say in the top 8. Just listen to the top 8 teams, bro. So after you say the Raiders, you got the Jets.
Right.
And that dude's probably about to retire. And then you got the Panthers. And then the Saints. Saints don't have a
Well,
quarterback.
the Panthers are saying that
Panthers
they're
is
sticking
good,
with
yeah.
Bryce.
Yeah, they're not. They're going to give Bryce another run, and he showed
Yes.
enough improvement
And
that they
if we
should.
being honest about this quarterback class, it's only that truly deserve a first round grade.
3 of
That,
them.
from what I've seen, is about 2, possibly 3
3.
at the most. But we're gonna have a lot of people reaching. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lot of people reaching. You just are. You're just gonna have a lot of people reaching. There's nothing wrong with
Man,
that.
I
Sam
see
Darnold. Somebody might
all
pick
day,
up
bro.
Sam Darnold too, bro. But
See,
I'm like,
this is
will
what
these
this is
dudes
why I'm
pick up
telling
for
you.
This is what I'm
One of
saying.
these teams, just like Chris said, bro. It's a week.
It's just
This year, it's not a lot to choose from, bro. I'm telling you.
listen.
I didn't
We
say
see
Sam
niggas
wasn't going
every
to
Somebody
get
is going
year.
to
picked up.
listen.
You
We
We
can't
said
see
sit
niggas
here.
somebody in
every
like the
year
top
get
5 was
shots
going
that
to
they
get Sam,
shouldn't
bro.
get.
Facts. And you somebody is going to sit there that's sitting at who you got who
I'm
you
telling
said
you.
got the third pick?
New York.
New York got the third pick. Okay, so say they be like, oh, look, you could take a chance on this rookie, or you could take Dak Prescott right now. I mean, you see it cut
You got to
Saquon, why
trade for
not?
Dak. You can't just go pick Dak up off the
Man,
street.
them boys.
Yes, you can. Let me get your
Once
third
again,
pick. You got the money.
another organization who make terrible decisions. These niggas draft Travis Hunter and then go get Sam Darnold. That's way
This
They
is
quarterback.
what
could
I'm
definitely
saying.
do just to
I'm
make sure
telling
the
you.
This
defense
is
is
I'm
what I'm
still
saying.
good
telling
because
you.
they
I'm
got a good
telling you,
defense.
All
bro.
we saying
Somebody
is,
gonna
That's
do it.
possible.
all it
They
comes
gonna
back to is,
sacrifice the shit, man.
yes, and all it comes back to is Jerry got options. If this goes down and he picks up Dion
I
as
You
the
don't
head
know,
telling
coach,
dude.
so
he
hold
got
on,
Dak
Blake.
options.
Dak's
So you
contract is
telling
kind
me
of
in the
absurd at
first
this
six
point.
picks, you got Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, and Quinn Ewers all gone?
In the first 6,
Yeah.
probably.
That's gonna be hard.
I can see it.
Nah.
That's
I don't
gonna be
see
hard.
it.
My man from Penn State
I
defensive
don't see
end,
it.
he gonna be gone. He gonna be up there.
Yes. It's
People
a
Will
already
lot
Campbell,
saying
the
of
he
left
top 5.
tackle, gonna be gone.
All right.
Yep, left
I'm
tackle
So
gonna
the
be
telling you.
gone.
question
It's a deep
is,
lineman class. You need
I don't know if
linemen.
it's like a Panay Sewell or some like Head and
It's a
Shoulders
couple of them.
It's a couple
lineman.
of them. It's a
All
couple
right.
good ones. It's a
So
couple
you
good ones.
gotta weigh
Thanks for Texas,
the
too.
same decision that they made when they drafted Panay Sewell first and skipped over some other quarterback that Detroit was like, we'll just take Penei Sewell. That dude should work out. Now, he worked out. I don't even know who the other quarterback was that was picked after Penei. But I know Penei worked out. Penei worked out, bro. But they'll take it. But teams that need it, they will take a quarterback. I think Detroit had Jared Goff at the time. They were like, it's fine. We'll just take Penei Sewell.
Guess what? Them boys gonna take that DN from Penn State for sure.
Yeah.
Who does he go to though?
He could go to any of them teams.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the name? New York could take him to put him on the other side of Kayvon Thibodeau?
Yeah, Detroit went Penei Sewell, the two quarterbacks that were left. So the first pick was Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Second pick in that draft was Zach Wilson.
There it is.
Third pick was Trey Lance.
Dumb.
And then
Detroit was set on Penei Sewell. They was like, please pick them dudes. Everybody was like, that is the best player in the draft.
Then the next players, then these are the next couple of players. Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Penei Sewell. There you go. So the first three guys were all quarterbacks. And then the next three guys.
They ain't going quarterback back to back to back this year, bro.
No, they're not.
Didn't they pick like 7 quarterbacks last year, bro?
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I agree with you. A lot of quarterbacks is going to get overdrafted, and that's his point. And I agree with that. But that's what I'm saying too, though. That's what I'm saying too. When somebody is if Jerry want to make it happen, he can go ahead and let that go if he wanted to.
Man, I'm not paying Dak.
He about the money, bro.
I'm not paying
about the money.
$240 million for like 3 years, bro. I'm not doing that.
Hey, you've been making all the other bad decisions. Hey, you didn't want to pay Saquon.
We just saw what happened with Deshaun Watson, bro. We not doing that.
But that's where I agree with Darius. You let Saquon go, and the man is up for the MVP this year. Come on, man. You mean to tell me
that was a bad decision? That was a bad. I didn't say that wasn't a bad decision, bro. When he did it,
I'm gonna give you another way that Shedeur could possibly fall to these niggas. These are the other quarterbacks coming in the draft. So we got Cam and Shedeur, and we talked about Quinn Ewers, right?
And Quinn.
Jalen number 12.
Jalen Milroe because he's fast.
Jalen Milroe's coming out. Dylan Gabriel's coming out. Jackson Dart from Ole Miss is coming out.
And that's the one. And that's the one.
What I like
Will
that's the one
Howard coming out.
Yeah, Will Howard is coming out.
Kyle McCord coming out. Used to play for Ohio State, play at Syracuse now. So it's very possible that even if they take a bunch of quarterbacks, this nigga should do it. And you know why? You know why.
Well, now I will say, you remember Deion said, if I have to intervene on a pick, I will. He was like, I don't care about saying that dude.
Exactly.
He did.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Yeah.
Jerry will have a lot of options. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying, man,
the more and more we talk about this, go ahead hire Deion, man. Go ahead hire Deion, bro. Go ahead hire him, Jerry. You know, you just like my man said right here, said Jerry's a businessman. He is a businessman. They did
Jerry, go out with a bang, baby.
Jerry is a businessman. He don't give a fuck about no wins. He care about them dollar signs. As long as we in the green at the end of the day, we good. And I agree. And that's what I just said earlier. The same thing. He about them dollar signs, bro. Getting Deion and then getting his son too. Come on, bro. It's a that's a no-brainer for Jerry Jones, bro. For Jerry Jones, go ahead and let that go wherever he can. Hey, who's the sucker? You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you on offense, you finding the weak link. Like, who's the weak link?
Listen,
there's my bitch right there.
All they doing is telling Shedeur, oh, don't worry, your opportunity gonna come. Nigga, that gonna have a hairline fracture. They're gonna be like, yep, put the kid in.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna never see the field again.
Hey, don't matter. It's over. It's a new era. It's the Sanders era. It's the prime time era after that.
Now I will say this: the team that I feel like if he gets past, what is it for? Because the Raiders got the fifth pick,
6.
sixth pick. If he get past the first five, he going to the Raiders. Period. Because Tom Brady,
Who
I
should
wouldn't
do
be
it?
surprised if
yeah,
Deion goes
Shador,
to the Raiders either.
and he could because they got an opening coaching spot too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We thought
He
about
he
that.
could be a part of Just Win, baby. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? All I'm saying is Jerry got options, and if he wanted to, and we know if he really want to, he can make some things happen. Just make it happen, baby. You know what I'm saying? They the Dallas Cowboys. You know they gonna finagle some shit for him to be all right. Just saying. I'm just saying. But you're right. I agree with both of y'all. You're right. I think it's gonna be a lot of overhyped. Soon as I'm telling you, a month from now, they're gonna be talking about Jackson Dart. They're gonna be talking about all these quarterbacks that he just named. Like, oh man, this is the deepest
Now
class, and we'll be like,
all of a sudden, this is why they bet all these dudes better than Shador.
you feel what I'm saying? And I agree with you because that's what's gonna happen. That's how you get Zach Wilson on the Jets as the number two
Yep.
overall pick, and we ain't never heard of his ass ever in life until
Seven.
all of a sudden he throws an
Guess
amazing
what?
bow. He looks like Patrick
Guess what?
Mahomes.
Guess what, Blair?
Come on,
This
dog.
is when the Cleveland Browns select Tyler Show from Louisville. And
He right, bro.
you like, who the fuck is that?
He right, bro.
You like, who the fuck? And you're like,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
man,
too
they just
funny,
show
bro.
you
I
all his
man.
best highlights from one season. And it's like, oh yeah. You like, who is this dude? Yep.
Oh man, I mean, yeah.
Shador
I'm
go
just
to the
saying.
Cowboys.
I think we are all on the same page as far as Jerry is a businessman and he about that money. And I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think Nadir's right too because I agree the same way. He don't care about no winning. He gonna tell you he do so the fans can keep coming. But that man about that money. He about that paper. About that paper. And his sons ain't gonna say shit because hey, I still want my inheritance, dog. I want to be in the wheel.
Yeah, they say, buddy, they say Deion tight.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it
I
is.
wonder if Deion still got a house in Dallas.
He probably does.
Y'all remember when he had his TV show?
Yeah, yeah. I remember he had that TV show.
Hmm.
Yeah, he still might have it. He still might have it.
Ain't no state taxes, so maybe.
Right.
But it's gonna be interesting. I think there's
Very
possibly
interesting.
a couple different college football coaches that are going to be getting some NFL looks this time around. Just saying. Just saying. You know. But moving on. My man Darius brought this up earlier. We weren't gonna talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it now.
We weren't supposed to talk
Jimmy
about it.
Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler went on ahead and spoke to Pat Riley, man. You know, the Miami Don Dada, apparently, is what they all say. And he said, I had to tell him to his face, nigga. I don't want to be here no more. This ain't for me. I ain't I ain't got the joy. I don't love the game. And I don't think I can find it here. I need to find the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about this, man? Do you feel like Jimmy is going
Man,
about it the right way? Or you feel
all I'm
like
gonna say is,
fucking around?
all I'm gonna ask y'all is, we ain't mad at Jimmy.
For being Jimmy.
Yeah, we ain't mad at Jimmy.
Some
We was mad at everybody else for whatever reason.
some people are mad at Jimmy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
you get
feel,
what you expect from Jimmy, though. So it's just like you signed up for that character, man.
but this is what I'm saying. It's not like the shit is coming with no championships.
Right? But
So
Jimmy don't ever get you a championship.
that's what I'm saying. So like, why we ain't mad at? We was mad at everybody else was just switching teams when shit couldn't get done. We was mad at KD. KD won. At least he won a couple
Bro, I
chips.
was never mad at
We was
KD.
mad.
I understood.
We was mad at James Harden. We
I
was
get what
mad
you're
at
saying though,
Kyrie.
bro.
We not mad at Jimmy. I know
You know
I
why
think
just
because
nobody's
Jimmy
mad? I
get
mean,
like
they're mad, but you know why they not mad at Jimmy, bro? Because Jimmy never came from like a stacked team. Jimmy was always like a fringe guy.
I don't think
He
that's
worked
true.
his
man.
way into being somebody, and people like
Jimmy
looking
was
at him,
I
all,
viewing
agree.
but he
him
was
different.
always good when he was in
Yeah,
the
but
league.
he was good, but that it's like good but underrated. And then you got
I
to
think he
see
was
it,
underrated.
but he was never on his last like so he got run out for just being Jimmy in a few places. Not trying to get run out. He just wants y'all to not take it as easy as y'all taking it. And then everybody hates Jimmy and they get him put up out of
I
there.
feel like, but I feel like that's hard for me to take from somebody who obviously takes it easy during the regular season to the
Yeah,
Yeah,
point
I could,
that
but
to the
here's the
point that I
difference.
feel that it's a detriment to you because when you turn it on in the playoffs, you can't even do it for consecutive games at a time.
Yeah, because it takes so much because you didn't do it. Now, I would say okay, but none of the teams were actually built around Jimmy that Jimmy was on. He was always like an extra piece on somebody else's team. And while he worked his way into like being a prominent person or somebody who wanted to get it done, I can also see why Jimmy would go hard in practice and maybe not go as
But
hard during the
but in
season. Like,
Miami, this is Jimmy's team.
yeah, I agree. But also in Miami, who have they given Jimmy? They haven't really given him anybody. Like they keep, yeah, they're good
Uh,
at picking side dudes and making those dudes be better or perform better than you thought, or taking
yes,
undrafted
and
guys
you
and
and
seeing
you are
potential.
supposed to be the guy to get us over the hump.
Yeah, dude, that you need a number. You need a second. No one dude carries anybody over the hump, bro. You need at least
Hey,
two
I
people.
feel. Hey, this nigga Tyler Hero averaged
I'm about to
29,
say Tyler
25.
and Bam All Star.
Yeah, and back, of
But
course.
Bam ain't big enough to do it, bro. Like there
He
has
an
to be.
all-star though,
I don't
Listen,
care.
and
There's
he
a lot
averaged
of
a
dude. You
double-double.
can't all stars ain't all star and like a dude that'll get it done ain't the same thing, bro. They got
Yes,
to try
but
to pick an all star from
I'm not
every team.
I'm not going and and I feel like I've always felt like they was too little, but I can't take away from what Bam has done. That man a
No,
legit
I
star.
can't be mad at that, but you have to look at it like this. Like Isaiah was undersized. They had some really big dudes to offset him being undersized. That's just Bam is like 6'9". He's really
Hey, he
good, but
also
not big
Jimmy
enough to
also played with Carl Anthony
and
Towns averaging
not
23 and
true,
13.
but Bam's not big enough to change the game. Tyler Hero is good. He's doing really well this season. But the other pieces, and I just assume it's whatever the quote unquote Miami culture is. Like I could see Jimmy being tired. Like, bro, we don't win. Why you being so stiff about all this stuff if we ain't winning no championships?
I can see that too.
Like I can see him like you keep talking about this culture and what winning
the
is, and
culture.
we've won nothing. You only won when LeBron teamed up with D Wade. D Wade had Shaq for a year, and that only lasted for a year. Like you couldn't even give us 2 years of that. Then LeBron showed up, did what he did, and he was like, "I'm not doing this. This is too restrictive." He left. Y'all ain't make, back to the finals. Jimmy carried you. I get it. Back to business, but they still haven't won anything. They've been successful. You can tell, like, okay, they're well coached. You can see it in the playoffs, but they still don't have the personnel to like run. And the problem is I feel like a lot of it is the idea of the whole heat culture thing. Like what heat culture is, because like their draft picks aren't really if you telling me what is heat culture? Some undrafted scrappy guy? Like is
And
UD the model of heat culture?
the man,
I'm not mad at the word. I understand what you're trying to build when you try to build a culture. But UD was like an undrafted dude that worked really hard. He seems to be the motto for Miami. You work really hard, you give it everything you got, hopefully it turns out all right in the end, but you give it everything you got.
Man also had Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
I
Yeah,
was just about to say that. I was
but he
just about to
wasn't
say
the
that.
man. That was
He's
Jimmy
been
had
KCP
on.
D
too.
Rose too.
Yeah, D Rose too. He's been on some very good
Man, he
teams.
done been on some good teams,
Very
bro.
good teams. Some
And
very good teams.
Cat and
Yeah,
fucking
he
Which
was
D
in
Ant
Rose team?
Philadelphia.
And
Which
Ant
D
Man.
Rose team
Cat and Ant
before
Man went
me?
to the Western
Before he
Conference
blew his knee
Finals.
out?
Uh, I'm trying to
I
think
know he was on
exactly when he was there.
Chicago. I remember
Yeah,
the Chicago stint was very
I
short.
think this was.
I
I
know he
think it might
did
have been after.
Minnesota. I know he was on Philly, but he was never the prime guy. And then he ended up kind of like getting run out of those places,
I
or
agree with you on there, Blair.
these dudes ain't trying hard enough, and he went too hard in practice, and now the whole team hate Jimmy, and they like, y'all, you got to get him up out of here, bro.
Yeah,
I
this
Now
agree,
is.
you
bro.
mad. Now you mad because y'all going hard in practice. And that's what you left the last team for. That's what you left the last team for. Now you mad these niggas going hard. You got a well-coached team. Nobody don't give up. All of that shit. Now where you want to go? You want to go lay up in Phoenix?
He just want to get out of Miami, I
I
think.
forgot that he did pick like 3 teams. I know Houston was one of them. I
He
think
gonna
He
pick
Houston,
gonna wait.
Phoenix.
all the teams are gonna be teams like, yeah, they like maybe close. They're really good.
He ain't gonna win shit on none of them teams.
Okay, so his rookie year. Hold on. His rookie year, he came in. Let me see. 2011, 2012. Um, D
But right
Rose
after
had
D
not.
Rose got hurt, right?
D
No,
Rose
that's D Rose MVP, ain't it?
his MVP year was the year before. Then they
That he
Oh,
got
okay.
drafted
hurt, and then they
they
got Jimmy.
drafted they drafted Jimmy, and then that year D Rose got hurt. He played 49 games. And then that next
Okay.
year he didn't play the whole season. But then he came back, he got rehurt, only played
He
10
wasn't the
games.
same person after
Then he
that
came
first knee
back.
injury, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But also,
And
I
Chicago and Tibbs is known for running them dudes to the ground, bro.
yeah, I mean that's just what
So
it
he
is.
played for a Tibbs team that is known for destroying his players. Minnesota
But
with a Carl Anthony Towns who takes nothing serious.
but
He
also but
been to he
also
done been you been he just went to the Western Conference Finals.
Dude, that was like 7 years difference you can grow. If he was 23, he ain't the same dude he is now. Carl Anthony Towns, we all think says some rather bizarre and kind of clownish type of stuff, but he still has to be better than he was when he first came in. And you're like, what is this dude thinking?
you
What is
like
he
to
doing?
think.
Why does he play like that? Like we know who he is now.
So
And he
what
tries a little harder, I think.
I'm going off of what you just told me about the Heat. Carl Anthony Towns better than all them niggas.
Hey
Even
man,
back
all
then.
I'm saying,
Even back
listen,
then.
you know, being better does not necessarily equate to winning, bro. Because they said that about AD and how great AD was. He didn't win nothing in New Orleans, and they
Shit, he
barely
got a
pulled one
ring
out in
now.
LA. But
He got one.
he's
He
supposed to
got
be.
one.
So he eventually, maybe Jimmy will eventually get one.
Listen,
Hell no. Ain't nothing going on.
and in the words of
That nigga's a diva.
so to answer your original
Woo.
question, might be to answer your original question, why you think like why are we not mad at Jimmy? Because I'ma just be honest, he ain't like that. And so we since he ain't like that, we don't view him like that. So you just a really, really good player, but we don't view you like him. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what team it was on, for the most part, we ain't viewed him as him. The only time that we even seen him be him is in that finals against LeBron, in which he lost, but he balled out. But they still
Kinda.
lost. You see what I'm
But
saying?
this nigga
Like,
went hard one time and was tired as fuck.
yes.
But he was tired, bro. Like, so that is like the one, cuz that's like the AI one. Ain't nobody mad AI's
But
pulling one
AI
out.
wasn't tired after that though.
AI still didn't do. Yeah, that's true. He wasn't tired,
Come on, bro.
but
This nigga
still,
Jimmy was
he
like,
got one. Didn't Jimmy get two? Or did Jimmy get one
Yes.
too? Jimmy got
I
two.
would rather take the one with the effort I knew I was gonna get from AI, dog. We wouldn't give nobody else that excuse, bro.
Honestly, I feel like dude has worked his way into the position that people talk about him in a way, but that's not how people viewed him in the beginning.
Yes.
But because you said that, we feel like he overachieved. So everybody gave that nigga a pass.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, nigga. If we talking right now, Shea Gilgeous, Alexander, Jalen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox, none of them niggas getting that pass, nigga.
Jason Tatum, he just won a
Jason
chip.
Tatum, none of them niggas is getting that pass where it's like, what you mean the next game you was tired?
Listen, bruh. The man had to carry the team. I don't want you. What you want me to say? He was tired.
What you mean?
The man
LeBron,
bruh.
LeBron was on the team where niggas couldn't average 10
tired.
points.
We saw he was exhausted.
These niggas couldn't average 10 points. You talking about tired. Man, this nigga, what's the other white boy that he got stupid paid to be a sniper for this nigga? Yes.
But that's what I'm saying.
He got 90 million. 90
that
million.
Ain't Jimmy fault they paid.
We don't view him like that. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy fault they paid. Everybody was like, why they pay Duncan Robinson? Duncan Robinson don't know either, but he got paid.
Yeah. And then then they had this nigga coming out the bench. What the fuck?
No, he didn't play.
He became unplayable.
He was coming off but he didn't play for like months, bro. Like they paid him and then they didn't play him for like months.
Come on, bro.
That ain't Jimmy fault that you just paid that dude $90 million and you don't want to play him.
Hey, all I'm saying is that couldn't have been LeBron on the other end talking about he was tired because he just went for 40 and 15 to 7 assists.
That's
and
what
then
I'm
this
saying.
Nigga come out the next day like, oh shit, I'm tired, y'all. They'd have been like, look at this weak ass nigga.
But when you playing with a bunch of scrubs and you do it like that, look at all that effort. Watch all that effort. You see how it works, bro.
No.
You can see it however you want to see it. Is what Blair said. You can see it however you want to see it. You can spin that narrative however you want to spin it.
I can change it up 1,000 ways. Trust me, cuz I can equate it to whatever you needed to for it to slide in, and you be like, bro, I ain't buying it. I got another. I have another example. Examples are really good. They help you get your point across. Hey, what do you want, bro? He didn't get drafted like LeBron. He didn't get drafted like KD. He didn't get drafted like Steph, bro. It's just,
guess what?
What you want from the man?
They don't let none of these other dudes do that. That say they were supposed to be the man. They ain't even let Devin Booker do it. They ain't let him live after came back on from Giannis. They don't let none of these dudes live. They let Jimmy Butler live because of what Chris said. Nigga ain't like that.
He ain't like that. I mean, Sean, am I lying?
That's not why they let him live, but it is, bro.
That's why they let him live.
Because he didn't come in the same way.
That don't mean nothing, bro.
I ain't got nothing.
I don't think that means anything. I don't think that means anything.
It's plenty of dudes. All of these dudes weren't the number 1 draft pick,
but they were higher-ish.
Not
necessarily.
You never viewed him as the man. You viewed him as a very good player, but you were never picking no Jimmy Butler over no Steph, over no LeBron, over no KD, even over no Jason Tatum, even right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're never doing that. And so if you're never going to do that, that means we don't think of you like that.
He play off Jimmy, man.
He just play off Jimmy. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And I think he's a great player. Future Hall of Famer.
Wrong with that. Fuck that. There's something wrong with that.
I will argue the future Hall of Famer thing.
Yeah, I think he's a future Hall of Famer.
He got numbers like that.
I don't know
with his All-Star games, on his accomplishments.
He got numbers like that.
I think he's gonna make it.
He got numbers like that.
Man, listen, dog. He gonna get in. It's the basketball Hall of Fame.
He got numbers like that.
Bro,
It's
this
the
nigga ain't
Basketball Hall
never
of
been the
Fame.
You can
best at
say that as
nothing.
many. Everybody in basketball ain't in the Hall of Fame, bro. I understand
A
that
lot
their
of these
rules.
niggas
Yeah,
are
I
I
though.
disagree
understand that
with
their
the Hall of
situation
Fame
is a little
thing.
wackier
Even,
because of like the
bro,
numbers and the
even
output.
dudes, even
Everybody
some of
who
these
play
dudes that we
basketball ain't in the
argue
Hall,
about
bro.
done accomplished something. Like if you ain't never won nothing, you had to do a lot. This nigga resume ain't nowhere near
Something,
Russell
bro. You ain't
Westbrook,
won nothing. You got to be
James
top 5 in
Harden,
assists,
all the
top 10 in points. You got to
James
be
Harden,
something, bro.
Russell Westbrook, all of these niggas gonna get it. Jimmy not getting in, bro. And these niggas with no chips. They got MVPs, they got scoring titles,
Triple
all
double
that.
season, something.
Bro, Jimmy ain't getting in before none of them
Jimmy ain't
niggas,
set no
bro.
scoring records. He ain't hit no scoring
Wait a minute now.
titles.
Wait a minute. He ain't got to. Not to get into the Hall. He
Yeah,
ain't got to.
Tony Kukoc made it.
He. Thank
Tony
you. He
Kukoc.
is a
How many
he.
titles Tony
Wait a minute.
Kukoc
Wait a
got?
minute. You're right. That's fair.
How
So he
And they're
got
many
adding in his
titles?
stuff that he did
Tony
overseas too.
Kukoc is also in the
Wait a minute, y'all.
international wing because he ain't in the American wing.
First of all, I got to point out my sister's in the chat. Brianna is in the chat, and she said,
What's happening?
first of all, playoff Jimmy is serious,
But that's playoff. That's like 2 months out the
and
year
she
because that
also
don't get you in the
said,
hall.
Right.
Darius, he is not a superstar. So that's why we're not basically saying that. That's why they're not mad at
Jimmy
him. Which is
Butler.
fair. But
We
he is a star.
Jimmy Butler is on the fringe of stardom, bro.
Damn.
Dude, he on the
If you
fringe
say he
at
a star,
35, bro.
if you say
That
he
is
a
that is
star,
real
if you
fringy.
say he
That's
a
the end of
star,
the fringe.
if you say he a star, cool. If you say he not a star, cool. Cause even stars put it together for the whole season. He obviously don't play as hard during the season. And
They
if he
did
was
they
a
did
star,
say that was a
and if
thing.
he was a star, we would hold him more accountable
I agree.
for that shit.
That's fair.
Cause
That's
that's
fair.
what we do. We don't just hold like the if cause I would say most people can name maybe 6 or 7 superstars. We don't just hold them accountable. We
True.
hold stars accountable too.
True.
Yeah.
They don't hold Jimmy accountable for doing that during the regular season.
And we should because he
Well,
is a
I
star.
think they don't hold him accountable during the regular season is because that has been the MO the entire time.
And guess what the MO is also knowing? This nigga ain't getting you over the top.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So why should I have to put up with your diva ass?
Because
You
you like
ain't
his hard work and dedication.
you ain't doing shit for me. I could get the nigga who was begging for a roster spot to give me hard work and dedication.
That's not true. That's why he didn't make the roster spot.
Bullshit. That nigga ain't make the roster spot because he was
Bullshit.
5'9".
But I agree
Bruh,
with you. Should we hold him more accountable for his actions and how he doing these teams and when he's leaving, he never leaves on good terms for the most part? Yes, I agree with you. We should
Jimmy
hold him
is
more
one of them
accountable.
clear dudes that's like, when it's over, it's over. It ain't no, we ain't gonna be friends when it's over. It's just over.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, let us know how you really feel down in the comments down below. Brianna also did some research. Dion does still have his big, huge ass house in Texas as well.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank
So,
you.
um, thank you for that, Bree. Appreciate you. We're gonna move on from Jimmy and go ahead and slow roll it on over to Sam Darnold, guys. Darius cannot wait to explode. Sam Darnold
No deal.
and the Minnesota Vikings went on ahead and disappointed me.
You picked the
Me,
Vikings too, didn't you?
yeah, me and Sean picked the
Why
Vikings.
would y'all do that, bro?
Because they had the great record, man. They were balling. They were doing their thing. Listen, Sam Darnold only
Playoffs and
completed
regular season ain't the
62%.
same, bro.
Sam Darnold only completed 62% of his passes. He threw for 245 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. He
How
had a
many times
pass.
he got sacked, Chris?
I don't have those numbers in front of me,
He
sir.
got sacked 9 times.
Bro, at some point, the people on hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, at some point, the people on the telecast was like, Troy Aikman was so pissed at Sam Darnold. He's like, this dude holds the ball all the time. It's like, I get trying to make a play, but man, what is he doing?
Listen,
Like, Troy was hot.
listen,
What is my computer?
listen. I tried, audience, I
Well,
told you.
let me ask the question first. Let me ask the question first.
Go ahead.
Are we paying Sam Darnold now?
Fuck no.
No,
Fuck no.
no,
I'm
bro.
gonna listen, I told you. I told you this shit from the beginning of the season. I ain't give a fuck. Oh, they 5-0 winning streak, blah, blah. Listen, I said, we got enough evidence that we know who Sam Darnold is, bro. We know who this nigga is. It's okay to have a good season. We done seen a lot. We done seen tens and tens of quarterbacks come out and, oh man, Ryan Fitzpatrick's season was pretty good this year. Oh shit, Kyle Orton's season was pretty good this year.
Kyle Orton. Man, that's a throwback name there.
Come on, bro. We done seen this. Oh shit, Matt Castle led the New England Patriots to 11-5. Oh my God. Yes, we have seen this. But the tape never lies.
Bruh,
This is who he is.
What happened against Detroit when it mattered? He looked the exact same way the very next week, bro. Like it didn't look any better.
Man, and
Just as bad.
you talking about hit a cliff and went straight to the floor, bro.
Bro, ruined his own paycheck in 2 weeks.
He looked exactly like the Sam Darnold that played in Carolina, that played in New York. He looked like that guy. Because that's
Just
who
had y'all
he
fooled
is.
for like
Technically,
16, 17 weeks.
He didn't have you fooled. You know why? Because they lost to the Rams earlier this year.
They did.
You already knew this. You already knew
They wasn't ready for him earlier. Yeah.
You already knew this shit, man. Nothing wrong with having a good season.
He's gonna get high money, but he's gonna get high backup money. Ain't nobody making him the face of a franchise, bro. They'll pay him a lot of money. He did well in a backup's role this year.
I say you still paying.
No.
But I'm not paying him big time money. I'm paying him to be able to be a serviceable bridge quarterback.
I agree with you, Chris.
Hold on.
Because I'm saying a serviceable bridge quarterback. You got your quarterback last year who's still on his rookie deal.
I have arguably the best receiver in the league.
Yep.
Right.
Who just signed is now his second contract.
Yep.
Because he off his rookie deal. Now he on his new deal. How long do you plan on bridging with this nigga?
I don't sign him back to Minnesota.
I will sign him back to Minnesota as a bridge quarterback until I feel like
a bridge to what?
He bridged into the rookie that they drafted last year.
They're not gonna pay him. They're not gonna pay him bridge money, bro. He's a backup quarterback. They might pay him as much.
Wait a minute now, guys. He only have a total of how many games they played? 18 games this season, 17 games, or whatever they played. He only had out of all of those games, he played 5 bad games. But how many games did they lose? 5. So every game, pretty much for the most part, that he played bad, they lost.
How many games did he play before that? That was bad games.
Come on, man.
But that was with a different team and a different circumstance.
We're not isolating it to this year, bro.
That's a different team and a different circumstance. These are different circumstances.
So wouldn't the next team he go to be a different team and a different circumstance?
I understand. But what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying, I would pay if I'm the Minnesota Vikings. I ain't talking about nobody else.
I'm not paying him that money.
I'm still pay him some money.
Anybody can have one good year. Chris,
Understood.
he
Understood.
even showed in this good year when it comes time for the rubber to meet the road, he cannot get it done. And
But it
it's
was
not
just
that, hold on. And it wasn't that he went out there and like died on his shield with a valiant effort. My
No,
man
bro,
went
he
out
was
there and
bad.
completely
He was
reverted back to
bad, bro. He was the
exactly why he
reason.
couldn't get a team.
He was the reason that it was going so bad. Not just a part of it. He was one of the main reasons they
You
lost.
trying to tell me you completely went blind? You complete, bruh,
A
bruh.
couple
I
shifts
gotta
and
play,
blitzes, you don't know how to let the ball go, bro.
bruh. These niggas
Come on, man.
ran. I still got the play vividly in my head right now. These niggas ran a screenplay for Justin Jefferson. Swear to God, Justin Jefferson's still on the field right now, butt naked, ready to catch this screen pass. This nigga Sam Darnold act like he forgot the play call. How do you get
Dude,
sacked?
some of those sacks looked pretty bad, man.
I'm
You're
telling
like,
you,
what
bro.
is he doing?
I'm
I told you Troy was not letting up, bro. Troy was like, I don't know what Sam Darnold is doing. Like, I can understand what
look,
he's trying
Chris.
to do, but
I
who
feel
does
like
that?
I feel
Oh,
like Russ played bad. Russ threw for 2 touchdowns, no picks, still threw for like 260. Sam Darnold played atrocious, man. This man got sacked 9 times. I'm talking about after standing back there like 1,001, a
yeah.
thousand two, 1,003. Nigga, throw the ball away. Throw it somewhere. Stop getting sacked for 11 yards. 9 yards. These is big sacks, bro.
Right.
Big sacks, dog. He
Right.
had one good drive when they scored the fucking 3 points in the first half. He went like six. He was 6 for 7 at that point.
Didn't
But
they
he had
go up
already took 3 sacks.
first and then they never did anything after that?
for the most part.
Yeah. Come on.
Uh, Sean, how you feeling? Because I got people in the comments. My man Chris is out here. I see you, Chris. Said they should just franchise tag him. What do you think?
Hell
Oh
nah.
no.
Absurd, bro.
I'm just
That's
saying what Chris said. I'm just reading the
Hell.
comments,
it's
big dog. I'm
crazy.
just
Like,
reading the
bro.
comments.
This dude $50
Oh, you
million.
going too far with the comedy, Chris. But far as with Minnesota, nah, bro. That's why I disagree with you, Chris. I think they already got their franchise quarterback. They drafted him high. Let's see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with now. They should have a veteran backup. I would add that, just like with here in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? You had your nice little veteran backup. He won a couple games. He sat there, he watched, he learned, and he developed at the end of the season. I think they should do that in Minnesota. But far as I do think he will get a check as a nice solid backup, probably with the Saints, and do the same thing the Red Rifle did, bro. He might come in, look good for a few games, and then that rookie or that backup guy gonna take off. That's where I stand at with it, bro. But I don't see him getting no franchise tag, and I don't see him getting a big ass contract. They might even Russell Wilson his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's a
That's
possibility.
why. That's why he gonna go to Cleveland.
And,
You know
I
why?
can see I
They
can
ain't
see him
gonna
in
have
New
to pay him
Orleans.
a bunch of money because
I
they
think.
still paying Deshaun Watson.
I could even
Well,
also see him in the Raiders when they draft a quarterback.
yeah, I can see that as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's gonna get bridge back up. I think he's gonna get bridge quarterback money where he starts the season, but he doesn't finish it.
I agree.
One, two. I can see him being that guy in Minnesota. Because think
He,
about it.
he
You
did boost
drafted,
his value. He boosted
yeah,
his stock
he
by making it
definitely
to the
boosted his
playoffs.
value. Yeah, except for the
Now
playoffs.
he is he
Right.
tricking them? Shit, it might
I
be
mean,
the
I don't
truth.
know, but also, why I say he's also a bridge quarterback because you drafted a rookie last year. He didn't even get hit the field before he tore up his knee. So you don't know how healthy he gonna be. Hell, we still don't even know if he could even actually throw the ball consistently because at Michigan they didn't pass it. So that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Like I see him still being in Minnesota in some shape or form or fashion, unless one of those
Possible.
franchises we
Highly
were
possible.
talking about come on out
Listen,
and just give him some money
all I'm
to.
saying is you watching this architect build houses. You got 5 years of him doing fucked up jobs. You got 1 year. You was like, he was all right. And then at the end of the year, he do the most fucked up job you ever seen. Is you gonna let that nigga build your house?
Hell nah.
Of course not.
That's all I'm
But
saying,
but
man.
but that one house that last house he just built though, I mean that motherfucker all right.
What you mean? He destroyed the fuck out that bitch at the end.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get the garden right, but you know, everything else, the house still standing, look good. The paint on it is good and nice and slick, and the roof is still standing, you know what I'm saying? The
Yes.
statues is clean. I mean, he just didn't get the gardening part right. I mean, my landscaping
Hell
is a little
no.
ass.
Hey, nine sacks is not the motherfucking gardening, nigga. This nigga fucked up all the plumbing in your shit.
Okay, everything is good, but my windows is fucked up. I mean, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
your plumbing is fucked up. That's your plumbing.
I'm just saying, man. He did Bruce's stock. I feel what you're saying. He did. He is holding the ball way too long. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend and cape for my man Sam because you ain't my guy. But yeah, I
You
think
want
he at
him
least
you want
earned
him to
some
back up
money.
Joe Burrow?
I never
Yes.
said those things, and no, I
I
do
say
not. I'm good with the backup we got. We signed him for a 2-year deal. He can stay where he at.
Exactly.
booty.
He can stay where we at. We need to go ahead and draft us a backup quarterback or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about no Sam. I don't need no Sam. Not no Bengals locker room. Nope, 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 nope. I need somebody else. I don't need no Sam. But I'm thinking he is good for Minnesota. And I think Minnesota should pay him exactly what I said.
Did
Now,
you see
Chris
how
saying that
Justin
he didn't.
Jefferson was looking on the sideline?
He gonna be looking that way when that rookie get in next year too. That's what I'm saying. You might as well go ahead and stick with the dude that could actually throw it at least more than 15
What you mean?
yards.
Man, this nigga Justin Jefferson can get the rookie to the playoffs too.
Maybe,
I think so.
maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe so.
Sam Donald done hit y'all with the magic dust.
I
I
mean,
think.
and
All
I mean,
smoke
hold
and
on.
mirrors.
he finally had a quarterback coach too. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have one in New York.
Nope.
Definitely didn't have what Matt Rule is booty.
Yep.
So he didn't have one in
Agreed.
Carolina. So
Nope.
I will say that with some good extra, he boosted stock. That's all I will say. He will be a good Joe Flacco for the rest of his career.
Mm-hmm.
Sam
And
Donald went to USC, didn't he?
Yep.
yep.
Average ass quarterback.
And that's what I'm
Carson
saying.
Palmer, baby.
The only
I'm
one.
I'm not gonna ride with you right there,
He was
Sean. I'm not.
okay.
Carson was nice, Chris.
Carson was
Hey,
nice.
you trying to tell me Sam Darnold is Carson Palmer?
Nope.
I did not say that.
Exactly.
You said that wasn't quarterback like. I get you because Matt Leinart, a whole bunch of them, Castle.
Come
Yeah, they
on,
was
bro.
hmm
good.
Bro, flame out.
Flame out after flame out, flame out after flame out. I get what you're saying, but all I'm saying is he did earn him some money, and somebody gonna give it to him
Oh
that needs
yeah.
a quarterback. Because,
All
like
I'm
we said,
saying
we
is
if they evaluating quarterbacks right, like we said, there only are really like 2 to 3 quarterbacks in this draft class that you feel
guess
comfortable
what?
with drafted in the first round.
And then 2 years from now, what they gonna be saying? Oh well, they should have known that it was just an anomaly in Minnesota and blah 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 blah. Nah, bitch. Pay him the money.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, um, It's going to be interesting to find out where it goes. I'm not sure where Blair went. He probably has some internet connection issues, but hopefully we'll get him back here before we wrap it up. But Brianna has a comment for you, Darius. She said, "Don't do your QB like that. Your
Hey,
entire team couldn't hang with us."
Damn.
hey, man, I take my L's with pride, baby. We took the L to the Ravens. I don't give a fuck. Still, fuck y'all. I don't give a damn. I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson because they be hating on him.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. But moving on. I read your comment. Read your comment, Bree. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I let him know. I let him know. Moving on. So, as you've seen also in the graphic, if you clicked on the video, first of all, appreciate you for clicking on the video. Oh, here comes Blair right on time, right when we was about to get ready to talk about some more stuff. Okay.
What we about to talk about, man?
Ohio State versus Notre
The
Dame.
national championship. If you are under a rock and you did not watch those fabulous playoff games this past weekend or week, I'm going to fill you in. Notre Dame beat Penn State, and the Ohio State University beat Texas in a
This
thriller.
Sean is petty. That fella dirty, bro. He been waiting to pull that one out.
I, this won't work, bro. It's my phone, man. My computer just did something weird.
Can you see the screen?
I just saw that whatever picture. I have to if I for whatever reason it won't let me talk unless it's over here for something. Like you think I'm driving. This is dumb.
It's all
Hey,
right, man.
Corb, this for
We can
you,
hear you.
Corb.
We can hear you, man. We can hear you.
I know. You can't see me. Yeah, it just ain't.
Yeah,
This is
we just
acting
can't see you.
real dumb.
But the national championship is set, guys. It's the number 8 seed, the Ohio State Buckeyes at or versus the number 7 seed Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Or the number 7 ranked team in the country. That is the national championship, guys. I have no problem with this national championship just because all of the bullshit a lot of people were saying coming into the playoffs that this team and that team should have been in the playoff. And that team should have been in. This SEC team should have been in over this team. And then we played all the bowl games, and then we played all the games, and none of those SEC teams, for the most part, won. So these
Mm.
are literally the two teams that earned their way, and we can quite frankly say the two best teams in the country at this current juncture in time playing for the national championship.
Can
Whether
Y'all,
we
I
you
want to
really say that?
apologize, Notre Dame, man. Y'all did
Can
y'all
we
thing.
really say
I
that?
slept on
Fuck
y'all.
Notre Dame.
can we really say that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Didn't y'all just so happen to be the best team on that day?
that's always the case.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
That's always the case. That's what I'm saying. I said at this time and juncture,
When Michigan beat Ohio State, they were the best team in the country.
at that time they were better than us on that day. Yeah,
So the last 3
but
years or 4
yet
years that Michigan has beat Ohio State, you telling me we've been the best team in the country every time we beat y'all?
I didn't say the best team in the country. I said the best team. Did you make it through a playoff run and win a
We,
national championship?
we
No.
actually did. We
Last
actually did.
last year you
We
did.
actually
Yes.
did
Then you
that.
could.
We actually did that there, sir.
Yes. Last year you could say that. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's current. That's what I'm saying. This is the first year in this era right here, the 12 team playoffs. The top 12 teams in the country were voted on and put into the playoffs system.
Okay.
And therefore, when we played the playoff system, just like the NFL got their system, and hey, shit, motherfucker, goddamn, we got Ohio State, Notre Dame at the end. Ain't no SEC team in this bitch at all. Ain't no Michigan in this bitch. Ain't no Penn State in this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. These are the two best teams.
I mean,
Ain't no
Michigan
Texas in this
record
motherfucker.
wasn't good
They
enough.
all lost.
Michigan's record wasn't good enough to make the playoffs.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
I mean,
saying. I'm not trying to throw jabs. I'm just keeping
it
the
sounds like
facts are the
it because
facts.
but they definitely did beat. So
Look,
let me ask you this: if
ask
you
your
win the
question, sir.
game, if you all win the game and y'all win a national championship,
Yes.
does that make Michigan better than y'all because they beat y'all?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Because you know why? Because you didn't win enough games to even get into the playoff. So
Definitely didn't.
you weren't relevant enough to even have a conversation with as far as winning a national championship anyway.
I'm confused.
I think
we was
it's all the
relevant
process of
enough. We
elimination.
were relevant enough. We ain't doing that.
You were not. How many games did you lose?
The game 5. They lost 5 games, I think.
That's what I'm saying. So you weren't relevant enough to be talked about in the playoff. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it to be, like, oh, y'all just a shit
I think they
program.
won
No,
6.
I'm just saying that y'all weren't relevant
I
enough
mean, you
this
definitely
year.
you couldn't say that.
This
There's
year
no way
to be
your
talking
mouth
about
could
going
be
to the
fixed to
playoff.
say we are a bad program when y'all have not beat us in 4 years. So
Okay,
I get it.
that's great. That's good, great, and everything. But right now, this current time, right now, this year, are you in the national championship? No.
No.
Who is?
But
We are. So
when we speak of the game, which
when
is
we
the one
speak
we're
of
going
the
to talk
game,
about,
mm-hmm.
who won
So
that
wait a
game?
minute.
I feel you,
Who
Blair.
won that
I
game?
be saying the
Wait a
same
minute.
shit.
So
Who won that game?
wait a minute. So for all the years that
I'm
we
just
beat
asking a
y'all, we
question,
were the best team in the nation.
Sir. I'm just asking a question today.
And that's all I'm saying. I'm just
sir.
talking about the game. You made it about the Michigan thing. I'm
Your
stating the
brother
facts.
made it
The
about the
facts
Michigan
is
game, bro. And
the
Oh, let him
facts
want
drag
to
you in
are
it,
co-sign it
Sean.
because he
you
want to
did
put the
that shit.
picture up.
The facts are these
We beat
guys,
y'all this year.
Ohio State and Notre
Yes, we
Dame,
will
are
not
the
win a
two
national
best teams in
championship
the
this
nation.
year.
They are
They're
the
the
two
2
best
teams
teams in the
standing.
nation.
They're the 2 teams standing. I agree.
They're the two best teams in the
They're the
nation.
last 2 teams standing.
That's what
I
you supposed
agree.
to say, Blair. You right.
Yeah, that's what you should say. That's what you should say. I mean, stand on your business, and I'm gonna still stand on mine. These are two best teams in the nation right now.
I get you.
Period,
They
point
the
blank.
best. They the best 2 left. I dig it.
Mm-hmm. Say that whoever wins the Super Bowl.
What you mean? They the best
Nah,
2
man.
teams left?
Then it's different.
No, time out. We ain't doing that. It depends on who's in the Super Bowl.
Blair, I can't let it ride, man. Because when we was like, talk your shit after y'all won, you was like, nah, man, we just won, man. So you gotta let it. You gotta leave.
I ain't gotta let
Let
nothing
it
go.
be,
You can't
dog.
tell me what I.
Gotta let it go, dog.
Hey, let me to let it go. Who put the Michigan man in the picture? I wouldn't have brought Michigan up if y'all ain't bring Michigan up.
Then you should have went at Sean, not me. All I said was who's in the national
I'm
championship and who's the two
confused,
best teams in the
Chris.
country.
Don't both of y'all root for the same team?
Yeah, but
That
I
is a
ain't
fact.
go at you. I left you alone. Now
I ain't
You
go at
kept
nobody either.
you kept talking. Sean didn't say nothing. He just let it alone. He just wrote it
Yeah,
up
I
there.
say a
You
word.
steady talking.
Hey,
But
all I was saying, we announcing who's in the national championship and giving our predictions.
Congratulations,
That's all I was
Ohio
doing.
State and Notre Dame. You are
Yes,
correct. That is the
it
national
is going to be
championship
a beautiful time. The national championship again. It is
game.
Ohio State versus Notre
Notre Dame.
Dame.
Correct.
It is on MLK Day at 7:30 p.m. I went to try to find a little bit of stats. I found some. In total defense currently right now, they have Ohio State as the number one currently throughout the season. Apparently, is what they said. They have the number one defense in the country. Notre Dame has the number 9 total defense in the country. Versus the pass, Ohio State has the number 1 pass defense in the country. Notre Dame has the number 2 pass defense in the country. Versus the run, Ohio State has the number 5 defense in the country versus the run. Notre Dame has the number 11th defense in the country versus the run. As far as offense, I really couldn't decipher what Notre Dame was ranked, but for the most part, and I couldn't really get any concrete evidence on what the total is as far as offense for Ohio State as well. I did see one website said one thing and another website said another, so I just left it alone as far as offense. You be the judge of who you feel like has the better offense. Um, How do y'all feel like this game is going to go, man? This is a national championship game. These are two really, really good defenses. Um, Sean, how you feel like it's going to play out, bro?
First and foremost, congratulations to both teams for making it this far. Congratulations to Marcus Freeman. He's Ohio Buckeye.
From Dayton.
Congratulations to him as a black man making it this far. Um,
From Dayton.
from Dayton. I know we gonna win. I believe it's gonna be a good game. And when I say that, it's gonna be a good game with good defense. I think it's gonna be some hard hitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna still they triple team my boy last game, so his stats, his numbers wasn't looking too good. But like I said on the show, we was gonna run the ball, and we did. And it was a tandem effort. And I think we're gonna get back to Midwest football and running that ball and beat their ass again. Well, beat them, through on the ground. But I think we're gonna win 28-17. And don't let the score misconstrue how good of a game it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be this is where you gotta lay it all on the line, especially if you Ryan Day, because he has a lot to lose. Not to say that he has to win a championship. We ain't gonna visit that conversation. But he has a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? He got to still get over the hump next year, so we still got about like 340 something days, to get over that hump. But anywho, we gonna win that shit. And if not, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? It's a win-win for me. It's a win-win for me. Just like how I feel with LeBron, he's a hometown boy. It's a win-win for me, even when he was with the Heat. So yeah, I think we're gonna win that shit. And it's good. It's about time because every time they change, I think we got a little bit of input on this college football playoff shit because every time they change it, we win that baby. So I think we might win this bitch.
All right. Well, you're predicting that we're going to win it.
Are we gonna win 30-17, 28 at the minimum?
All right. Blair, who you got in this one? Just to let the audience know, Brianna has picked Notre Dame. But go
Boo.
ahead. Blair, who you got in
Talk
the
about
game, man?
boom.
The Natty.
Come on, man. We Big
Let's
Ten
go with
champions.
history, man. We just gonna go with history. I'm gonna go Notre Dame.
History.
Do you know what the history I'm speaking of, bro?
Their championships?
Martin Luther King Day, man. Come on,
Martin
brother.
Luther
Like,
King wasn't no Catholic.
who?
He wasn't no Catholic.
He was black, wasn't he?
Yeah,
But
he
he
talking
was
about Marcus being the first black head
it's
coach,
black people
Sean.
on both teams.
That's true.
We probably got
It's
more
all
black.
it's black. Is it a black head coach on the other side? Because
Oh, so
Ryan
we
Day
talking
is
about head
about as white as
coaching.
you can get, bro.
But
About as
I bet
white as you can get.
It's a rosy
oh
cheeks.
man.
I
I
don't know.
doubt Martin Luther King ever visited motherfucking South. What is it? South
South
Bend,
Bend,
Indiana?
I can
Indiana.
100% tell you he been to South Bend.
I'm pretty sure he was stopped in Columbus.
I tell you,
He
100%
don't
that
know
dude has
nothing
been to
about that
Notre
white
Dame,
deal,
bro.
man.
That dude's been to Notre Dame.
I'm sure he
Trust me,
has.
that
I'm
dude's
sure he
been to
has.
Notre Dame.
But I get you. I get
If
you.
it wasn't him, like honestly, like I don't Notre Dame, I would pick the Ohio State just because it's Big Ten. Like, but I would
Mm-hmm.
like to see that dude get one.
Not this year.
Well, you would say that.
Yeah. Um, like I was saying earlier, as far as like I think there's going to be some college coaches going to get some NFL looks. There is some rumors that Marcus Freeman is going to be interviewing for a head coaching job at one of the NFL jobs. I think the Chicago Bears wants to interview him, I believe. So it's going
They
to be
would have been
interesting.
they would have seen him the most. So yeah.
Yeah, because they're right there. Yeah, they're right there. Darius, who you got in the game, man?
I'll tell you right now, shout out to my man, black college coach. National championship is always big. It's crazy that we still fighting to be the first black somebody to do something. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't give a fuck if Martin Luther King was coaching Notre Dame, not picking them bitches.
Darius hates Notre Dame, bro. This dude
Not
Damn.
picking
hates
them
Notre
bitches, dog.
Dame so much.
Hey, I do not like Notre Dame. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I don't care if your grandma went to Notre Dame. Fuck your grandma.
Damn.
Damn.
Shit.
Ohio State.
Damn.
Ohio State should win this game, and I believe that they will. I feel like it would be bigger. It would be a bigger story if Ohio State lost.
Mm-hmm.
They would talk more about Ohio State losing than Notre Dame winning.
Winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. I
Yes,
can
they
see that.
would.
So this is big for Ryan Day. Like I think
Yes.
Sean said, it's like, hey, you win it. Ain't shit they can tell you, bro. Man, you ain't
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
Michigan. Fuck Michigan right now. You know why? Because we won the Natty, baby. But if you
yeah.
lose
That's
the
true.
Natty to Notre Dame,
You gonna be dead in Darius' eyes.
they gonna be
Dead
like,
to me.
hey, them boys, everybody might start trying to sway the Sean side. Like, hey, bro, we got to get rid of this nigga. He blew the biggest shot that we had.
Yep.
I think, and you know, I'm critical on Will Howard to y'all. I still do believe, hey, which Will Howard gonna play today? But I do not believe in Riley Leonard. I can tell you that shit
Oh,
right
bruh.
now.
I'm trying to tell you.
I
Okay.
do not trust this dude. Will Howard 50-50. Riley Leonard, I 100% believe he is going to fuck up and fuck up right now.
Right.
That's me being
Yeah.
honest. That ain't even with me the whole
Hating.
Notre Dame thing out of it.
Mm.
I just don't think the kid is good. I think Notre Dame's defense should play well, but
Don't play
Ohio
man.
State just so stroked across the board, you know that you're not going to just hold them from not scoring every time. Can you keep up? Because Ohio State's defense is just as good as yours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can keep up. So I'm going 35-17 Ohio State.
I like that. I like that score. Of course, I like that score. Um, so we're at the end of the road. To begin this year, I said that the national championship was going to be Ohio State, Texas, and I had Ohio State winning it. Um, I had that last week. It was a really good game. It was on the verge of getting ugly, but Ohio State kept shooting themselves in the foot, getting a penalty here, getting a penalty there, getting a penalty here, it seemed like every time they had something going, they end up getting a first down and it's a 2nd and 20 because somebody held, somebody punched somebody in the face, or whatever the case may be. I seen an analyst today said if everything is equal and Notre Dame comes and plays their best game and Ohio State comes and plays their best game, I'm going to say 100 out of 100 times Ohio State is going to beat the hell out of Michigan. I mean, excuse me, Notre Dame.
See,
So
that wasn't me, Blair.
You see what I'm
that
saying,
was a
That
man?
slip.
Like
wasn't
That
you
me,
was a
see what
Blair.
slip.
I'm
That was
saying,
a
bro?
slip.
And you
That was a
wonder
slip.
why.
That was a
Because you
slip. That was a
trash, dude.
slip.
I'm trying to
That was
tell
a
you,
slip.
man.
I'm in Notre Dame. I'm in Notre Dame. I promise I'm in Notre Dame. That was a real slip for real. But yeah, it just, man, for Emmanuel Acho to come out and say that Will
Oh,
Howard was
man.
the worst
Oh,
quarterback left in the playoffs. Use an ass. Just because you don't like what Ryan Day secretly, because let's keep it a buck. You was going hard on Texas, going hard and riding for Texas, talking about they was gonna beat Ohio State. And
Well, that's
somebody
his
that I
squad, though.
very
That's
much,
because that's his alma
yeah, that's
mater,
his
bro.
squad.
I know, but somebody he had me feeling like Shady on the damn show was the one making the most sense, and I couldn't stand it. And I'm like, damn, you got me agreeing with this nigga. He don't never make sense, but he making all the sense. Like, bro, what are you talking about? And so I sat here and I watched Riley Leonard a couple different times in a couple different games. He was by far the worst quarterback in this year playoffs. The man can run. Can he throw more than 5 yards? I don't know, bro. It's some of the most simple quarterback concepts I've ever seen in college football for this
Riley
man to
Leonard
make.
need to go play for Georgia Tech.
Bruh, yes, he does. That would be a great fit. He should have went there. But I see Ohio State winning this game. If Ohio State, so say Notre Dame gets the ball first, which more likely than not, that's probably going to happen, and they don't score, and Ohio State does score, they're in trouble. They're in trouble from the get-go. It is not going to be pretty, and it's going to be like TCU, Georgia all over again. So I say Ohio State
Damn.
wins.
Mm.
I think Notre Dame plays hard. They play with a lot of fire, but a lot of things are just going against them here. Both of their left and right tackle is hurt, and they already said that more likely than not they're not going to play in the game. And I think one of those is already the backup. And you couldn't handle Mr. Carter for Penn State. Now you got to deal with Jack and JT on offense. They're going to try to run the ball and do some trick play stuff. I say they might get one or two of those off, and Ohio State still wins the game. And I say the score is 42-17. And it's going to be a comfortable win, and people are just going to realize that this is one of the greatest runs in college football history, because I think would have beaten half of the tournament at that point, because they have beaten Penn State, they have beat Penn State, Texas, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Indiana, and it's one more I'm missing that they've beaten out of the 12. Oregon. That would have been 6 of the 12 teams they have beaten on this run, which was one of the greatest runs you would ever
Pretty
see.
impressive.
And they will win their 9th national championship. And I'm gonna be smoking a stogie in the house. I don't give a damn.
Hey,
I'm
but all you
smoking.
buck
I'm
ass
lighting
fans,
one
if
up.
we lose, it's because of him and this motherfucking party.
Hey man. Get
bad
rid of your
luck, guy.
superstitions, man. This is what I'm saying. This ain't a party. This is a watch get together.
Okay.
Out loud, I'm smoking in the house. I'm smoking a cigar in the house. Oh, you trying to convince
I'm lighting
yourself,
one up.
bro?
Now I can't tell you if I'm gonna be able to do the show the next day, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, I'm lighting something. It might be in the garage, it might not. I might make it,
Oh, we done already heard a recant, y'all. He done already took
Just
it
that
back.
Hey, I do like my life. I do like my life.
I know that's
I
right.
ain't mad at you.
I know that's right.
Shit, I do value it. So, but we gonna move on, man. We gonna move on. Next game.
Don't do that, Chris.
And yes, next year to begin the season, you got Ohio State, Texas, which is gonna be awesome. That's gonna be lit. Crazy. I love the fact that they're doing that. But we're gonna move on to the NFL, guys, and let y'all know how we did last week. So
You feel so good about something, huh?
I don't feel good about anything, sir. I
Okay.
feel good that I am alive and I'm here to do this. So in
I think I was
second place, however you want to spin it, second or last place, with 3 games picked correctly, we have Sean, Darius, and me. And in first place, we have a tie with 4 games total. Is Blair and Brianna.
Of course.
So if you guys are not aware, in our text message, Brianna has already sent her picks in. So Blair's going to kick it off today. So with the first pick in the second divisional round of 2025, we have the Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, let's get that, bro. We going Chiefs, dude. Not doing that.
Wow, you're not even going to entertain that?
There's no
That might
reason
be
to. No,
just
no.
not no entertainment at all.
Not until I see Kansas City be trashed. Like
You ain't
Houston
got no
is
love
gonna
for
have
the
trouble.
Texans.
You ain't
I
got no
don't have
love for the
enough.
Texans.
I
You ain't
have
got
no
love for
love.
CJ.
I have no love for the Texans in regards to the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. You name me any team in football besides Detroit, because I will by default just be like Detroit because I want
Oh,
Detroit
now
to
it's by
win
default.
in
Awful
the
boy.
Super Bowl.
You
It
know
would
what I'm
be
saying?
by
What a difference a
default.
year makes, dog. What a
By
difference a year
default.
makes.
Again, I would still say it's probably gonna be Patty Mahomes, but I can't say Kansas City. I'm gonna have to be like, oh, my team to win. Oh, Detroit to win in the Super Bowl, man. Come on, you can do it.
You better want your team to win.
Today, we're not even thinking about that. Today, we're gonna go Kansas City, bro. I don't see it. Kansas City is they coming off some refreshments. They get some people back. They had a good time. They always come out with a good plan after a bye. So let's get it.
They get it.
This is a 2 week bye because they did not play during week
Bruh, they
18.
They haven't
always
They
come
have
played
not.
out
since Christmas.
well after
They
a
have not
bye,
played
bruh. It
since
does not
Christmas
matter.
Day, dog.
Don't
For
matter.
real, for real.
I think it's gonna matter for some of them.
It ain't gonna
Uh,
matter for Patrick Mahomes, you think?
Had
I
him
mean,
at home and I'll be
he
doing that bullshit.
I say that, and he has not really been balling all like that
Does
this
it,
year.
Chris, stop that.
Just
Do
but
you
you
think
keep it real.
Patrick
Just keep
Mahomes is
it
gonna
real.
lay an egg in the divisional round?
It's possible.
Have you witnessed? Do you think is what I said? Not is
It's possible.
anything's possible. Anything's possible. Do you think, Chris? What do you think, Chris?
I don't think that he's gonna lay an egg.
I didn't think so. Okay.
I
Y'all
don't
can
think he's
pick
gonna lay an
any
egg.
one of y'all can pick Texas if y'all want to. Y'all can pick the Texans.
Sean, who you got, man?
I got Kansas City, man.
Come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do that.
Darius, who you got, bruh?
Kansas City.
Listen, listen here, man. Hey, man, say, man.
I'm
Look
not
here,
being
man.
disrespectful to any of these playoff teams, man.
I
I
tell
don't
you,
know what
like,
that means, bro.
I
I
still
picked
feel the
Kansas City in the
same
regular
way that
season.
I
I'm picking
felt.
in the playoffs.
I still feel the same way that I felt last week. You a playoff team in the AFC. You happy if you got to play the Texans. Um, I got Kansas City, man. It ain't hard to pick against this nigga, dog.
It's hard not to pick Kansas
Them
City,
niggas,
bro.
hey, it's
It's
like,
hard not
bro,
to pick them.
past 2.5 years, bro, you picked Patty Mahomes, you're batting 1,000. That's all I'm saying. God damn. So
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good game maybe in the first half, and then you just see the playoff experience kick in, man.
And here comes
They'll keep it
Kansas City, bro.
consistent, you
Man,
know. Assholes start getting tight a little bit. You need your superstars to show up at that point. Unfortunately, one of their superstars is out for the season, so I'm gonna go with KC, man. I'm going 31-14.
okay. Say
I'm
once
yeah,
it
feeling
gets
it.
rolling, it's over.
Brianna got KC as well. I'm gonna go Kansas City too, man. I think it's amazing that they even won last week. Can Houston is playing with both of their wide receivers out for the season. Um, two starting receivers are out. They still gave it a valiant effort. Now I don't think they're going to roll over. I think Joe Mixon is going to give them a nice punch to be able to run that ball. But that offensive line is it's
Yeah.
suspect, man. It's suspect. So I think CJ has a decent game. It's just not going to be enough. Somehow, some way, Kansas City is going to pull it out with a call from a referee or somebody else getting hurt. So I got
We're gonna put
Casey.
that on the refs, bro.
They've won a lot of games because of the refs this year. Moving on. The next game. Hey, I ain't the only one that feel that way, dog. I ain't the
You
only one that feel
sound
that way, dog.
mighty jaded,
Not
cuz.
gonna
But
say it.
all right,
I don't give a damn.
you sound
Moving on.
shady.
Yeah, I said it.
I said what I said now. I said what
You
I said. You
sound
can disagree with me in the
super
comments if
jaded.
you motherfucking want to. You know it and I know it. Them niggas get some great calls.
You sound
Moving on.
shady.
Next game. Next game on the schedule. We have the Washington Commanders at the Detroit Lions. Blair, who you going with here, big dog?
Detroit, bro. I'm going Detroit.
What? You got confidence in them?
I mean, they're number one seed, so I'm assuming as the number one seed, they should win. I hope so. It's very exciting in Detroit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Detroit's brand of football makes me nervous, bro. But I'm with it. Like I'm with it, but they brand of football makes me nervous.
Brianna has Detroit as well this week. Darius, who you got, bro?
I'm torn, man.
You gotta go with his boy, Jaden Daniels.
Bruh. Hey, you seen him out there, nigga. That's all I'ma say. You seen my boy, man. But there's no way Detroit gets upset, right?
I don't see it.
Right.
Dang, Jaden. Because I really feel like Detroit is a good team, man. Damn. I gotta
Think
go
I'm
Detroit. Fuck.
You don't have to, bro. You sound so
Man,
hurt about
I'm
it.
going Detroit too, Chris.
I
right.
want to pick them niggas bad. I feel like Detroit win it with a field goal. Last team with the ball in their hand.
I can see that.
26-23.
26-23. All right. Sean going Detroit too.
Damn, I'm sorry, Jaden. I'm sorry.
Hey man, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. This is a tough game for me to
That's what I'm
pick, bruh.
saying, Chris. That's what
It's
I'm
a tough game for
saying,
me to
man.
pick, bruh. Listen, Detroit got a lot of people hurt. I know they were getting some of them, one or two of them back. They had to buy. They're well rested. The offense is amazing. The defense is decent. I feel like this is gonna be a shootout, big dog. I feel like this is gonna be a back and forth game, and it's gonna come down to who gonna have the ball last and who's gonna score. Therefore, in the close games, in the clutch, I gotta go with what I feel like is the better quarterback. Detroit, you're gonna be upset, big dog. I'm rolling with Washington. Washington is gonna get the dub.
I
It's gonna come
figured
down
when
to one
you
of those
said the
late
best
games.
quarterback, you was about to try to pick Jaden, bro.
I'm gonna roll with Jaden, man. I think it's gonna be a close game, and it's gonna come down to him making a play, and he gonna make the play. If the play need to be made, he's gonna make it. Yes, I agree with you too, Brianna. He is the rookie of the year. So
Okay,
Jaden
good
gonna
job.
come through, man. Darius abandoned his boy. I roll with him. What's up?
You dirty. All right.
Moving on, moving on. But I just think it's gonna be a back and forth game, man. I don't believe in either one of these defenses at this current time, but I just feel like when it come down to it, he's gonna make the play to win the game. Moving on. Next game, we have the Rams at Philadelphia. These games are on Sunday. The first two games are on Saturday. These games are on Sunday, starting at 3 o'clock. The first game is on Peacock, NBC and Peacock. It's going to be again the Rams at Philly. Blair, who you rolling with here, man? Brianna has Philly, by the way.
Man. Rams at Philly. What is that like the 4 or 5 seed, the 3-4 seed? What is that? The
Uh,
Rams in Philly.
Rams are
uh,
4 seed.
yeah,
Four
Rams are
seed
4 seed.
and like the man. Yeah, somebody, a lower seeded team is gonna have to be. What's the next game? This ain't the last game. We got one more game, right? What's the last game? Buffalo and who was
Buffalo
that?
and Baltimore.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be crazy. I'll pick the Rams. Why not? The Rams at the Eagles, man. And why not? I feel like one of those somebody lower seed got to win.
Um, I'm feeling kind of what you putting down there, Blair, because Jalen Hurts does not look good.
Nah, bro, not at
He
all.
doesn't look good at all. He is not, he's just not doing it for me right now, man. He's not, he's just not. But this game is in the cold. It's outside. I'm a roll with Philly.
Philly.
Predictions.
I'm going Philly too.
Shine going Philly too. Darius, we'll say you, my man.
I say LA for the win, baby.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go.
I'm like you, Chris. I'm also shaky on Jalen Hurts. I always am. I feel like his deep ball stuff. I do
You
feel like
definitely hate this deep ball, bro.
I do feel like the cold could be at their advantage. That shit ain't gonna bother Matt Stafford. This nigga played in Detroit for 10 years. I don't give a fuck about the cold.
Thanks.
He done been to Green Bay. He done been to Chicago. He ain't really stuck in no Philly weather. I feel like they
Mhm.
win. Detroit wins a close game. I mean, LA wins the close game because they've been there before. Good coaching, good QB. I
Mhm.
fuck with it. Taking LA by 7. 28-21.
There we go.
All right. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Moving on. For the last game, which a lot of people feel, as do I, is the best game of this playoff so far. Most
Yes, it is.
intriguing game of this playoff so far on CBS at 6:30 at night on Sunday afternoon, prime time on CBS and Paramount Plus. It is the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Prime time, the battle of the MVPs. Who do you have here, Blair? Obviously, Brianna has picked Baltimore.
Man, the reason I ask is I'm like, I'm gonna go Baltimore. Buffalo could pull it out, man. They looking pretty solid,
They
but like
looking amazing, man.
they looking solid, man. But I like Baltimore at home. Hopefully they can get over the hump and he can get to a champion and then a AFC championship game, which is gonna suck because if they gotta play Kansas City, I'm still not picking them dudes. But I do believe that they should. I hope they can do it, man. They have a good team. Buffalo got a good team too, so the records are so similar. It's not like one team just seems, clearly better than the other one. Buffalo plays solid. They're good on offense, solid on defense. They do what they need to do. So, like, Buffalo's a good team, man. But I think this might be Lamar's year. This might be his year to at least win a couple playoff games because he's been having trouble winning some of them. So it's good to see him get that one. I would like to see him make the AFC Championship game. That would be cool for him.
They made the AFC Championship last year.
Okay, yeah, okay. Right, the same lost to Kansas City situation. Yeah.
I got Baltimore too.
Man. Um, wow, I'm not sure where to go here. Um, I'm going to say Baltimore, and I'm sticking with it. I mean, that's just what it is, man. I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Why you say you sticking with it like you was like somebody but trying to get you to turn to Buffalo?
I mean, I was just thinking about it like, man,
Ain't got it. Yeah. You know, yeah, I feel you. Like, I don't know, man. Baltimore. They're at home.
yeah, Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore. Darius, who you rolling with, man?
It is a tough game to pick. I'm gonna correct you because Josh Allen don't have no MVP, so it's not a battle of MVP.
Mm-mm.
I think he was talking about for the season.
He ain't got that yet. You hear him
Yeah, I was saying the
talking?
battle for the MVP,
Did
Like,
you hear
oh,
him
get it.
talking
not the battle
during
of the
the
MVPs. I was just battle for the MVP.
talking during the Buffalo game,
I
Yeah,
got
talking
you.
yeah.
about they shouldn't vote for the MVP until after the Baltimore Buffalo game?
It's a regular season award. I want to hear that shit. But I think Baltimore should win the game. Biggest thing is
We don't.
who shows up for this game.
Derrick Henry.
Does MVP Lamar Jackson show up for this game?
But does Rushy Jackson show up?
That's who we need. MVP Jackson got to show up for this game.
Yes, he does.
I think Josh Allen gonna play hard regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Derrick Henry is the X factor. I'm gonna go with Baltimore 24-23.
Mm-hmm.
Justin
Yeah, I
Tucker
think it's gonna be a
take him,
good game. You know,
take him to the AFC Championship.
Brianna is ecstatic in the comments there, talking about don't play with us. Yes, yes, we all want to see Lamar win. I'm gonna just be honest with you. We do. I'm tired of people playing with his top. It
There you
is
go.
what it is, man. I'm sick of that shit. Acting like he ain't good. I don't like that shit. That bothers me. That bothers me. We know he one of the top. He one of the top guys. Stop playing with him. So I'm just ready for him to at least make it to a Super Bowl, so people can just shut up about it.
I would like to see him make a Super Bowl, but not this year, bro.
I mean, of course,
I
I'm
want
sure
to
you
see Kansas
can.
City win
Yeah,
3. Like I want to see somebody win 3, bro. Like
I don't. I don't.
I do. I
I don't.
do. Why
I
not?
don't.
Is it gonna taint the sport for you?
No, it won't take the sport for me. I just
But it ain't my
it's,
team. I don't want to see him win
it
shit.
ain't yeah, it ain't my team, so I don't want to see him win it all.
I cannot
So
have that attitude, brother. Cannot afford to have that attitude over here.
it,
I don't know. I
it
don't know
is
how
what it
y'all
is.
live, but I cannot afford to have that attitude over here.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the day. But I do have a Chris's trivia.
Chris's trivia.
Yes, I do. I think that is fairly easy. Um, it's a two-parter.
That doesn't make it
Um,
easy.
it's a two-parter, but it's going to be fairly easy. If you're thinking about it, you're probably going to get it. So, in the history of college football, we have a lot of great running backs. But in the Big Ten, there's a few that separated from the rest. So you have, I want the top two career leading rushers in Big Ten history. And another hint, they both went to the same school. And anybody, y'all can even collaborate if y'all want on this answer. The top two rushing leaders in their in far as career rushing in Big Ten history.
Eddie George and Ezekiel Elliott.
No, but good
Ron Dane
guesses.
and Reggie Ball.
No, you got Ron Dane correct.
Ron
Is the
Dane and old buddy
What
that
school he
played for
went
the
to?
Jets right now.
What school he went to?
they both went to the
Wisconsin.
same school. They both
They
went to
both went to
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Ron Dane and
Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about Ron Dane first, but I'm like, would he pick two Wisconsin dudes? I'm like, who else went to Wisconsin besides Ron Dane?
Oh, it's somebody that you know.
I bet it
Melvin
is.
Gordon III.
No, but that's a
Melvin
darn good
Gordon.
answer.
That's what I said.
Nope.
Oh, you did. My fault. Man, he's in the league right now.
I've given you way too many hits already.
Yeah, he gave us shit.
I gave you some great hits. I said they both went to the same school. You
He
got Ron
definitely
Dane.
didn't tell us nothing, bro.
What do you
So
mean? What do y'all want more from me? Brianna, what
That's
more do they
part of the
want from
question,
me?
dog.
Brianna got it.
she looked it up.
I know she did.
Oh shit, man.
Wasn't Christian McCaffrey.
Nah, Christian McCaffrey went to Stanford.
Jordan
Went to
Stanford.
Stanford.
Man, I
Come
don't
on,
know
y'all.
who.
Y'all know this.
I don't know who went to
Y'all know
Wisconsin.
this running back.
I
Is he
know,
in
it.
the
He in the
NFL
league
right
right
now?
now. He the little short dude. You like him, Chris. You like
Hold
him.
up.
You
What
like him
school
coming
he
out the
went to?
draft. He's in the
Wisconsin?
league right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sean, you got Ron Dane. Ron Dane rushed for 6,397 yards.
Yeah, Heisman.
And Brianna said she did not look it up. She asked her daddy.
That's looking it up.
One or the other, cuz. One or the other.
Oh shit, son. Oh shit. What's Buddy's name? Allen. There you go.
Who?
What
Who?
No.
Allen?
No, I can tell
Brandon
you that.
Allen.
No, Braylon Allen. No,
Braylon
not
Allen.
Braylon Allen. No, but you're close.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Not Reggie Ball. Not Melvin Gordon. Not Allen. Man.
Already said Ron Dane, so
Yeah.
Man, he in the league right now?
He in the league right now.
Austin Eckler?
No.
I don't know
Is
where
he
he went.
starting?
Yes.
You know, I don't know where college
Jonathan
dudes.
Taylor.
Jonathan
Jonathan Taylor. There you
Taylor.
go.
There
Yes.
we go.
Jonathan Taylor rushed for 6,174 yards from
Woo.
2017 to
Good shit.
2019. Ron Dane
Okay.
rushed for 6,397 yards from 1996 to
That's a good one.
1999.
Trivia.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right.
Yeah. If y'all can get this one, this is pretty much going to be pretty easy. Sean's probably going to get this. Who's the two leading rushers in Texas college football history as far as a career is concerned?
Ricky Williams,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Bijan Robinson.
No, but that was good.
Texas?
Texas football history. You got Ricky Williams. There's one more.
Texas.
Ricky Williams is first with 6,279 yards rushing from 1995 to 1998. And there's one more. He played from, I give y'all this other hint. He played from 2001 to 2004.
Mm.
He started for a while
He only played 3 years.
in the NFL. He started for a while.
He booty.
Don't know.
He played in the AFC North.
Oh, Cedric Benson.
Yes, Cedric
Who?
Benson.
Benson. Oh,
Cedric
Yeah.
Benson. Yep.
He
Yeah,
He rushed
died.
for
That's why.
he
Damn.
died. And
My
that's why I
fault.
did the question. He rushed for 5,540 yards from
He ran
2001.
4,000 for the Bengals, though.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. It's
Yeah, I seen his high school documentary. He was a beast.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I seen that boy AJ Greens too, though. Boy,
telling you, bro.
man,
I seen it live, bro. Nigga
man.
destroyed OW live. Shout out to them Bruins out
He
there, but
said,
this nigga AJ Green scored on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, he was a
Wow.
monster.
Crazy.
Woo. But
Shout out Alshon Jeffrey too. He from the line. I seen him live.
Yeah, I've seen a nice portion live, but that's gonna wrap it up for us, guys. Today, continue to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all for pulling up, spending some time with us. But we out. We about to chill out. You know, do our thing, go to bed, go to
Hey,
work, do what it need to do. Till next week, deuce. Hopefully, I'm a national champion by the time you see me again.
there
Hey, if
you
not,
go,
he gonna
bro.
be sad as fuck.
There you go,
If
bro.
not, I will be sad. Ha
Super.
Calling in sick.
ha.
You know, Sean.